Romania, it would be incest.
You know what? You're right.
Alright,
Maybe
doing
that-
our stream and then with Lavvy and Navy because might as well.
Hi. It's me.
I feel bad for not
Dragon
streaming
Lavvy.
sooner because I made it. I made it a joke that apparently landed hard enough. What it's gonna be.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's gonna follow me to my death.
Also, I updated my Rahituber so it tries to match my lipstick, but it's 100% perfect.
Oh,
But I
you
tried my
are
best.
the thing. Yeah, you really need to fuck with the settings in
Yeah.
Rahituber in
I
order to get
tried
the
to do
lipstick
it, but
working.
it's kinda. It's a bit wonky, but this is the best I could do at the moment.
I will never,
Yeah.
I'll never do the lip sync with my haha tuber because if I do, my lips move like I'm a fucking muppet.
Now you know oh yeah, I am reminded to finish Nathan's because now it's gonna be even funnier. Nathan, I will make you.
What do you mean?
I will make you. I will make you do the repo talk.
Have you literally already have made my husband do that?
Started.
But I haven't put it in Rahituber.
Also, I changed my mic filter, so on OBS my mic should not cut off. Now can you do a without my voice getting cut off?
Yeah.
I hope not. It's really funny when Nathan's mic's cut out because for the longest time I thought he was
stoic.
He wasn't laughing. I thought he was like finding something so funny that he would just fucking flat face until the laugh ended.
You're the reason I drink at night, Lavvy.
Nathan, listen. But can you imagine that shit?
Oh, it would be funny as all hell. Actually, once upon a time, my mother had come into while I was like talking on Skype. That's how fucking long ago that has been. And I was talking to Trevor, and something happened that like my mother and I started laughing, but Trevor started laughing because me and my mother will laugh like the exact same way, and it's like a horrid screech. And the more he talked about our laughter, the more we started laughing, to the point where I had to stop like video calling him because me and my mother were about to pass out from laughter. We were fucking falling.
Yeah.
To be fair, the only time that happened to me was when me and Chase and a few other friends from here were playing Slay the Spire 2 because it has multiplayer. And of course, in a game that
does that even work?
Well, the thing they did is like give cards that what's it called? That give effects that only appear in multiplayer and give effects to all of the other players, and they're kind of busted. So you definitely want to pick them up to be a team player. And for the enemies, they basically increased their HP, not their damage because you get wrecked, but the damage when the enemy attacks, it hits everybody. So you still need to guard. It doesn't. It just splits it up. I mean, it just does the same damage it would be in regular play, but to everybody instead of just needing to.
And it multiplies because now instance of X damage is doing 3x because it's like the same X to 3 people.
Well, yeah, I guess in a weird way, but what they did multiply is their HP to deal with with everybody's shit, and the defense buffs because some enemies would have like this one buff where as long as
some
the
enemies
enemy
are like not towers, they are walls. They're based to be.
Well, yeah, but it kind of depends because there's one enemy that has this effect that as long as it has this buff, instead of taking whatever damage it should take, it takes 1 damage until you get rid of that buff, and it gets an insane amount of that buff when you're playing with 4 characters. So you kind of have to beat the shit out of it constantly until it,
Oh my god! Oh, I got lightheaded. Oh fuck!
Oh, you stretching my back too, just because I did.
Yes. Oh god.
This is why I have those.
Also,
This is why I have
because
those
I had-
alerts. This is why I have those alerts. So you don't forget.
Nathan's dying.
Yeah, Lavvy, because I haven't stretched it in 3 fucking hours.
Yeah, it's okay.
Lavvy,
Speaking,
did you drink water between those 3 fucking hours, you fucking
Yes.
bitch?
speaking
I
of
drank.
Yeah, no,
speaking of stretching,
No,
I have a issue with. I don't think it's an issue, more like a first world problem. Where it's a holiday on May 1st over here, but because of that,
Yes.
there's like no gym time on Friday, and I have to work on Wednesday because I don't work on Friday. So I looked at it on the weekend. It was like the usual yoga class I usually go to. Don't do it on the weekends either. So it's like, fuck, am I gonna try something different,
Yeah.
or we're gonna skip the entire week?
Yes, you need. It's Labor Day or whatever it's
Yeah,
called here.
I
so-
know. Again, it's a first world problem, you know.
It's an European thing.
I really didn't understood like the question here. I'm sorry. I
It's not a question. Well, just as she can go to the gym on that day because there are no classes because the trainers are.
Oh,
also
okay, okay.
Yeah. So either I have to do
I'm-
a different class or different exercises, or I just skip the entire week. I still not decided.
Well, you
Escape.
need to do boxing.
I don't know if there's even an option in this gym, man.
You need
membership
to do
hall.
boxing. No, I'm not talking about the gym. You need to go in the street and punch people.
Shut the fuck
Just
up.
skip week. Just skip the week. Trust me, skip the week.
Whirl, kill
Yeah.
someone.
No,
Not yet. Not yet.
Whirl.
no.
I like how nonchalant my tuber is on your screen, and then my voice is like, just kill.
Okay, listen. Whirl has a treat. You can do it as a treat, okay?
Have
Yes.
you not seen me play Hollow Knight?
You can do it
Yes.
as a treat.
I don't want to kill people.
Imagine everyone as Zote.
No.
God, don't give me that level of power.
If you imagine everyone as Zote Whirl, you'll be able to take over the world.
No.
Not wrong. Not fucking wrong.
Well,
I
usually
hate that
we use the average customer deal of the grocery store. It's nothing new.
Oh, you know what? Whirl, do you have a Waffle House near you?
Waffle House?
Why
Yeah.
a Waffle House?
Because the Waffle House always have fights in it. Like, quite literally always.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
I thought you wanted to go to the rage rooms in Lavinia.
In fact, the Waffle House generally has a... There is a fucking disaster index that is called the Waffle House Index. And it is...
What?
It uses the Waffle House that has the telling.
Why
Because-
does that have the same energy as the Doomsday Clock?
Because it is, essentially is. The Waffle House, every Waffle House has a backup generator so that it can work without any energy. It has gas tanks so it can, still cook without any energy. And it can stays open even in complete desolation for like about 5 months. Waffle houses are built to last. So the Waffle
I
House
can't believe the one thing that's gonna survive the zombie apocalypse is the fucking Waffle House.
If the zombie apocalypse starts, go to a Waffle House right here, right
Jesus.
fucking now.
We don't have Waffle Houses,
Are you
Nathan. What am I
implying,
gonna do?
are you implying that
shouldn't.
waffles are somehow superior to pancakes?
I don't think so. Like, okay, the way me and my mother, well, most Brazilians see pancakes here is the thin pancakes, right? The really thin ones.
Yeah,
Almost
the
crappy.
apparently they're called crepes, but we also call them pancakes.
Oh yeah, that's same here. The pancakes over here is more like closer
Oh,
to
so it's
crepes
just
more.
the fat fuck Americans that call fucking
Yeah, it's
pancakes.
the pancake. It's not a pancake. Well, it's a they call the flat ones crepes because
Yeah.
French, of course. So
It's funny because most of my family actually don't like the Swedish pancakes. We actually prefer more American one because I feel like I actually can leave the
Flavory.
table satisfied.
Mhm.
Not
I mean, I
But-
also prefer them because they're fluffy, and like
yeah.
the crepes
fluffy.
are a little bit limited in
I enjoyed the.
in what insanity you can do with them. I guess.
Yeah, they
Not at all,
you
Lavvy.
usually need to add some cream or jam or something you just add something generously to give more flavor, but not.
Well, I know you can do more with them, Nathan. Trust me. We have crepe places here, but like I guess it's a texture thing more than anything.
You're weak. You're weak, and Phoebe will not survive. with
You're
you.
weak. You suck my ass, Nathan. How about this? Shut up.
Can I?
You. Nathan, suck your own ass.
Okay, hold on. I need to stretch for that. No,
Whirl, kill Nathan.
No! Stop!
She already did.
Oh, right. Oh god, no one in my audience, if anyone is gonna understand the joke.
Oh, don't worry, they will.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Don't worry, they will. I will clip that moment. It's gonna be epic.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
People
I-
gonna think I'm some kind of
if it's
monster
normal.
just because of that.
You know
No,
what?
Whirl.
I think it was a monkey paw. Like I always wished Lavvy would be more present on my streams, and the moment she becomes, now I am a fucking joke of the century.
Yeah. I'm not sure what else you expected, Nathan. I'm sorry. I
know
turned your
what?
face into a GIF. It's now on my stream.
I hate
Alright,
it here.
the fucking.
Well, it has been there for the better part of like the whole time.
Yes,
we
I
have
put it.
I
put it to loop.
Jesus Christ, Lavinia.
I put it to loop because it's so funny, and I wanna see if people would think it's like
Ah.
some sort of weird movie, or if it's Nathan.
some sort of
On
weird
this,
movie.
Nathan, it looked like a meme from a movie. I'm sorry, you're so exaggerated in your movement.
I'll be honest, Nathan, you're gonna kill me for this, but I've been, ever since I saw that GIF, I was tempted. I should I do add it to intermission? But I did not know if I could do that without upsetting you.
Wait, what? No. Which I didn't heard properly. My computer like crashed.
Yeah.
Go
I
on.
said I was debating if I should add that specific GIF as part of intermission, but I was too scared to do because I didn't want to upset you.
Oh,
No,
absolutely.
add it. It's funny. It's funny. Use
Yeah.
it.
Maybe I'll redo
for
it
it.
in the next month then, because
We are going to turn Nathan GIF into a meme. It's gonna spread across the internet. We need it to be as big as I don't know. Do you know the way?
I hate you.
I guess that breaks even for all the fucking memes I made with Lavvy from all the Reaper videos.
We need it somehow to go viral, like a Vine meme. Okay,
Please no. I don't want to go viral. It has fucking
Nathan, you will get attention.
God.
You will be on T-shirts.
God smite me. God smite me right now. Jesus, I need you, Jesus. Please, I've been a good Christian my whole life.
You will get animation memes.
Christian boy, please. I gotta die.
Did you realize, Nathan, that the day you die, the meme's gonna survive, but you think people are gonna remember
Yes,
you
it
for?
will live longer
my
than you.
God,
if you-
no!
Man,
There
it's
is no
fucking-
escape.
No.
And reminder that the one LOL emote on the Twitch is a guy who sadly has been passed away to cancer.
Which guy?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, no, which guy?
Do you know Twitch there's a the emote that is a guy laughing, is that LOL?
Hey, oh yeah, I
Oh
know, I
no,
know
that
who he is.
guy.
he passed
Yeah,
away.
I'm sad.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the guy, but he unfortunately died to cancer years ago.
Yep.
I love that. I love that to
But his
me.
laughter
I'm
now
so
will live
sad.
forever.
I'm so sorry for
See,
this.
Nathan. See, Nathan, it's a good thing.
Yeah, you're the reason I drink at night, at the mornings.
Nathan, you drink anyway. Oh no, wait, that's me.
Wait, I was about to say,
fucking
you
stupid
drink.
bitch.
You want to be a heavy drinker. You're like the only person that matters to pass out of drinking too much alcohol.
Despite being a heavy drinker, she still hasn't played Valhalla, which is a very good drinking game.
Wow.
It has a
What
very
is
very
Valhalla?
heartwarming
Valhalla?
story. It is Valhalla. It is genuinely a very good game, and it is like centered around you being like a bartender and being able to give life advice to these people that come to your bar or fucking them.
Oh,
Metaphorically, not literally.
what the fuck? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think it's the only game of its type. Because I know about this one that is a fantasy setting where people come
I
and
I
you know.
regret immensely. looking
I
up on
think you
Google
know
instead of
exactly which
Steam.
one referred to, but the name escapes me.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly either.
That is literally the name of the game. It is named Valhalla.
Oh.
No, it's called Tavern Talk. This version I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's not the only one. That's what I mean, Nathan. Dumbass.
It is the only one in my heart.
Surprisingly
fucking-
enough, people like to fantasize being a bartender.
I
You
wonder
know
why
what's
it
the
is.
worst part, Lavvy? I do. I would love to be a bartender and like help people during like their low days. Fucking talk to
Nathan-
them. Yo.
Nathan, okay, Nathan, that's very nice. I don't know how to tell you, but if you're a bartender, most of your clients are idiots.
Exactly. You think,
heavily-
Lavvy, I'm a
And
gossip
heavily
girl.
inebriated.
Lavvy, I'm a gossip girl. You think I don't want to listen to a fucking drunkard's like a weird story? Lavvy,
Yeah,
I
but
would
a
have
lot
a
of them
book.
are gonna be assholes.
Lavvy, I would have a book. I would have a notebook. I would be keeping tabs on the stories.
God.
God.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
At that point, you're no longer a bartender. You're fucking fair person who will be on the page.
No, the world. That's the thing. That's the trope with with bartenders is that
It's
they're
really like
just
the fucking information.
they're
booth.
just free therapists for drunk idiots. Except they're not. So don't try to do it. but
There is
other people
literally a
try to do
Brazilian
it.
song. There is literally a Brazilian song. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Well, not just one. It's actually a whole fucking genre.
The point is, don't go to bars for therapy.
It only works in fiction, unfortunately.
Nope. You should absolutely go.
Shit.
You should do
No,
it again.
Nathan. No, Nathan.
If life didn't got you, I know who got you. Fucking John Whiskey.
No, Nathan. This is awful advice.
Lavvy, you heard it here first. Wait, never mind. The music started.
You heard it here first. Never mind. The music started. Okay, Nathan. Why are you so dumb? I hope you know that. You're dumb.
It is nothing but like fucking heartache. Every time there is like a fucking bartender song in Brazil, it is a heartache song.
Yes, Nathan, because people get drunk when they're sad.
Yes. Yay. Wait, love, you're always drunk.
Yes, exactly. It's almost like I have depression or something.
Just parry it. Just parry it. Fucking weird.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Nathan. You're the reason I have depression.
Oh my
Whoa!
god.
Whoa!
You're also the reason I drink.
Oh my god. Are you trying to be even more mean? I mean, because you got jealous because of this
No,
fucking...
this actually is us. Like me and Lavvy.
No, I actually told them earlier.
Me and Lavvy, we keep saying like, "Oh, you're the reason God doesn't talk to us anymore." This is why Santa doesn't give us nice things. We just like keep going through like the fucking motions with this.
Like, the
God
one...
doesn't talk to us because like, you're being a bitch, Nathan.
What are you saying, Will?
I lost train of thought. God damn it.
My dear
okay.
friend, my friendo, my buddy, my pal.
Lavvy, you're a crazy maniac. You're not human.
Nathan, you're a cunt. How about that? You're a cunt.
Correct, but wrong.
And you're also not human, you're Brazilian.
You know, the worst part is that is correct. The worst part is that is correct.
Exactly. Why are you such a potato? You're a walking potato, Nathan.
It all began when it was over.
Whirl, we need to fight Nathan.
Why?
It would not be a long fight. I'll just say that.
Mhm.
It would not be a long fight.
I don't know, I kind of need to fight Nathan in order to grind for XP.
What
Oh
XP?
yeah, right. We do
What
need,
XP
we
for?
do need to fight. We need to fight Hayao Miyazaki because he interconnected every single one of the From Software games.
Yes, and we need to fight him because he doesn't stop. But first, we need to warm up, so we need to train.
Yeah.
I thought
This is
you guys
why-
like
this is
Elden Ring or the Night Ring.
We do, but like, oh, Will, you weren't here. Lavvy, do you want to do the
No.
honor?
Oh, no, I'm scared. What do you mean?
So, Will, the people that enjoy From Software games, right? They're crazy, And because there was so much time like before Elden Ring, like without a single new game, and like they started going, you know, like steer crazy, like cabin fever, almost.
Yes.
And what happened was they started thinking, and that is never a good thing, you know, like when From Software fans start thinking. Because what they thought is that every single game in the From Software's universe is actually interconnected. And it makes sense because due to a lot of bullshit that goes on,
A lot of bullshit.
it all makes sense. It all makes sense. That is quite literally it. And Elden Ring being launched just reinforced it all. And Lavvy did not took that information well, and she took psychic damage from the Eldritch.
This is your fault, Nathan.
Yes.
I'm tired of Miyazaki's bullshit, okay?
Yes.
God, if I cannot survive Hollow Knight, I don't think I'm gonna survive Elden Ring and whatnot.
Elden Ring is not hard. Elden Ring is not hard. Elden Ring is literally the easiest one of the From Software games.
That's because you have many options, but technically yes. Until you play the DLC.
It literally
Nathan,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure World has never played the game in this genre.
I know.
No, I don't.
I know, and Elden Ring is literally the best one that you can use to enter the series.
Because you have all of the options.
Mm-hmm. The beginning is
Look,
so loose,
I thought you guys
that you-
Also,
I thought you guys previously told me to do Hollow Knight because I thought
no,
that-
you need to finish Hollow Knight because to be fair, it's more up your alley.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish. I just need to get the action motivation to actually.
Silksong is gonna be pain. I'm sorry for that.
You're not
Oh
fucking
god.
sorry for that.
I swear to God, if I ever reach the end credits for you Hollow Knight, you guys go, you gonna play Silksong. I'm gonna fuck you guys. I'm gonna take a fucking break.
Yep.
Okay, but are you gonna do the God Home?
What the fuck is going home?
Don't say that. Don't say Will. Just don't fucking agree with her. Just don't.
I asked what it was. I don't know what
It's
it
in
is.
Hollow Knight. I won't say more than that. It's in Hollow Knight, not in Silksong.
It's a boss rush. It's a boss rush, and the bosses will eat your penis.
Oh,
Don't do it.
Jesus Christ.
It's not worth it.
What do you get from doing that, though?
Just praise
Bragging
and a new
rights.
ending. I think you do get another ending if you.
You get
finish the
bragging
game.
rights. You literally
Jesus
just get bragging
Christ.
rights. You will be killed.
To be fair, World, if you want to know how bad it is, I haven't done that.
Jesus Christ, Lavinia.
And she wants
But
you
you
to
can
go.
try. But you can try.
Fuck that. If you cannot do it, I'm not gonna do it.
I can try again after Silksong. I feel like I can do it better after
I was about to
Silksong.
say,
Okay,
you
you
have
haven't-
you have a higher chance to do it now than if I play fucking Silksong now.
Lavvy, you haven't even finished either the DLC or the fucking Elden Ring.
What do you mean? What the fuck, Nathan? I'm talking about Silksong, you idiot.
Yeah, again, you haven't even finished Elden Ring. What makes you think that you can like do the fucking boss rush?
Because it's a different type of game.
Not at all. It is the exact same game.
Shut the fuck up, Nathan. It controls completely different.
We'll decimate Lavvy.
No.
On
Nathan,
Twitter.
suck my ass.
Can I?
Suck your own ass, actually.
Okay.
You. Never mind, actually, I regret everything.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
You make me regret everything, Nathan.
Holy shit, damn.
You know what? I'm just gonna fight God.
Lavvy, we talked about this before. We can't fight God on the weekdays. We gotta wait for weekends.
Why? Because he's resting?
Yep. Gotta catch the motherfucker when he doesn't
Damn,
expect
I didn't know God was so lazy.
No,
okay,
that's why Sunday. It's literally in the Bible.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I thought
the
maybe
reason-
you guys would make a joke. Okay, go ahead.
No. It literally is against the Bible to work on Sundays. So all those people that are like, the Bible says that being gay is wrong. you're
Oh,
gonna
so
go to
that's
hell."
why most people. That's why schools only do weekdays. Okay.
Yeah, the Saturday thing was added just because it's kind of ridiculous to only have one off day.
This is why to every person that says that the Bible condemns gays, you should say like, oh, so your Sunday works, should also be condemned, right? You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
You cunt ass
Yeah,
motherfucker.
if you work on Sunday, because the Bible says not work on Sunday, so
You literally go to hell. That's why Chick-fil-A doesn't open on Sundays. Chick-fil-A is a very Christian chicken chain. A chain of chickens. Hello, am I here? Am I gone again?
Yes, you're here, Nathan.
Yeah, you're
but
still here. You're still here.
You made a weird joke, and I'm
Was
not
it?
fine.
What is it? What is about Chick-fil-A that is weird?
Nothing.
Oh, you're weird.
Lavvy,
Anyway.
you always say I'm weird, Lavvy. You know what?
You're weird. This is not weird, Nathan. You crying like Courage the Cowardly Dog is not weird. Nathan?
No, it
You're
isn't.
just laughing off screen.
No. I don't know what you're on about.
But no, listen. Okay. Also, we were talking serious about the Sunday thing, but we're not talking serious about fighting God. Obviously,
God.
it's in the Bible how
We
to
were?
fight God. There's a tutorial.
Oh God.
We weren't? Before we were, I already bought the tickets.
Sure, Nathan, you're gonna ruin the element of surprise.
Oh, you know what, Drew?
You idiot.
We're gonna get killed.
Right, yeah, I
We're
was
gonna
gonna mention that. I told this story to Nathan, and I don't know if I told this to Lavvy. Did you ever told
Do it
you,
again.
Lavvy? Did you ever told you the closest thing you ever gotten to being drunk?
No.
Okay,
Time
like
to tell her.
okay. The happened was like I was like 13 years old, give or take. Basically, it's that I born with overbite, so basically, but of course that means me a lot of dental problems. I had one big tooth that was close to my nose. That was for the longest time will not go down. It will not go down at all. For the longest time, we thought basically you're gonna wait till it goes down by itself. But by the time I was like 13 and a half years old, I went to the dentist. It's like talks like, oh, you have this milk teeth, then won't go down. How long are you waiting? It's like 13 and a half years. And the dentist was like, yeah. The dentist looked at that and also and went like, fuck this shit. We go for operation time. So we settled the operation to, by force, pull that shit down.
Yeah, because the fucking tooth was like, no, I'm gonna live here.
Yeah, and if of course they had to do a big operation because not all the teeth don't get damaged. To make sure I don't feel pain, the entire operation I have to drink a liquid to make sure you temporarily lose pain. But they would be mean, of course, I'm being exhausted. Basically, the closest thing is experience of getting drunk, basically. So I drank it. It tasted like shit. I had to drink water afterward because it was terrible taste in my mouth. And I didn't get a chance to reach the operation room before I almost collapsed to the floor because I was able to walk because it hit me like a truck. And by the time I went to the operation, I lay on the chair and they did the operation. It's like less than like 5-10 minutes after they started, I fell asleep. I slept through the entire thing. They have to wake me up by the time the operation was finally over.
Interesting.
Yeah. And after it was over, my mom was there too at the time. We had to take the elevator because you cannot take the stairs where you're struggling to walk by yourself. And was the elevator with my mom, and I asked him, like, Mom, is it this closest thing
you
of
need to drink
being...
more.
He's like,
what the fuck, Lavvy? No.
I was like, told my mom, so like, no, Mom, is it the closest thing of getting drunk? Or she looked at me, it's like, yes, it is. That basically is the story. But that is the closest thing. That's the closest thing of being getting drunk.
Well,
This is why Lavvy is at fault here.
that's hilarious. But you do need to drink more.
Shut the fuck up! I'm not gonna drink alcohol! I told this story specifically because I tell you that me drinking alcohol was a bad idea.
You need to build up your tolerance.
Lavvy, you need to build up your these nuts.
Nathan. Listen, Nathan. I'm trying to help Whirl, okay?
How's drinking alcohol is gonna help me? I thought drinking alcohol was bad for you.
Oh, it is, but Lavvy wants, like everyone to be just as bad as her.
Yes.
Jesus.
How bad can I be? I'm just doing
She
what
wants to level up the. She wants to level the playing field.
Honestly,
because if everyone's an alcoholic, then no one will be.
Jesus Christ, Lavvy, honestly, being drunk could be kind of boring because I would probably just fall asleep the entire time. Nobody wants that.
I'm afraid that if I get drunk, I will become a normal person. I'm not even gonna look like I drunk anything.
I thought you were normal already.
There are so many layers to the joke that I'm normal that I don't even know which layer we are on right now. Machine, which layer are we on right now? Oh.
Nathan, I
Yeah,
don't know how
Lavvy.
to tell you this, but you're not normal anymore.
Fucking mean anymore.
I mean, when you were born, you were a little bit normal.
Oh, you know what? That is the kindest thing that you ever told me.
Jesus.
It is not wrong though.
Unless you slapped the doctor or something, I don't know.
Shut up!
I don't know if anyone in Munchie can hear the scream, but yeah, Nathan has a scream where every time the ass comes, he has a voice alert that he's screaming.
Oh, by the way, actually, Nathan, fun fact.
Yeah.
Apparently, there has been a baby recently that was born, and he punched the doctor so hard that he fell over.
The fucking doctor?
Fuck?
Yeah, the baby, the one that pulled him out.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. Was that you, Lavvy? Did you go born?
It's a dream.
Holy shit, Lavvy. Can't believe you got born before you even died. You know what? Actually, I can't believe that. You are a fucking hurried ass bitch. You're anxious. Like
That would happen if I had a child, if I wanted one. So
I mean, you don't have to be.
God, it'd be like the
blood related to
fucking
reincarnate from
the
someone.
moment they meet Topia's fucking shit's cringy, I'm dying. Also, hello. Also, oh my god, it's gonna be. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm doing RW, chatting with Lavvy and Nathan.
we're cursed.
It's
They
fine.
don't
I'm
need
not
to
been
warn you.
streaming late in that much. I don't feel bad. To be honest, I don't know. Sorry, yeah, there's a lot of people. So, and it's hard for me to keep track of all the names. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at remembering names. Don't feel bad. This is me
Lavvy?
problem.
Lavvy, has a streamer, you don't need to remember everyone's name, okay?
I'll talk to the chat.
honest.
Lavvy.
I was talking to the chat.
Oh, okay. I say Lavvy because it's, like fucking force of habit. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
To be fair, I don't remember Nathan's name sometimes.
What do you fucking call me when you don't remember
Oh,
my
I'm so
name?
sorry again. I'm so sorry.
That bitch.
Oh, you know what? True.
Hope you feel better soon. I can feel the pain.
Oh yeah. Fucking my condolences.
I was talking to the chat,
by the way-
Nathan.
I'm also talking to chat. My condolences. Like the fucking family member died.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have shared chat, remember?
Yeah, right. I'm
Lavvy,
stupid.
you're gay. You don't remember. You're not
Also,
stupid.
Nathan, I like that you didn't point out the fact that sometimes I call Jin Nathan.
Honestly, that is very fun to me. I just accept it as truth.
No, but it's the same energy as the fucking Simpsons joke. It's like, Bart, no, what did I
Yep.
do? Sorry, force of habit.
Right, he's like, oh, he's like, Bart, no. He's like, I'm here. Oh, wait, what's happened?
Yup. That's just me and Jin.
Well, sometimes I have called Nathan Jin as well, so,
Right, trying to stretch my back. Drink some water.
Do I have to?
They're both bad.
I do it for myself, but you can do it if you want.
But my spine heart hurts.
No, I'll stretch Nathan's back instead.
Oh hell yeah, let's go, Lavvy. fucking
Stretch my back.
decimate me.
Actually, that sounded really dirty. Maybe not.
What? The fuck do you mean, Lavvy? Why are you so weird? Why do you gotta make everything weird?
I make everything weird.
I mean, you keep telling me to keep drinking because you want me to become an alcoholic.
See?
Yeah.
That's normal to you?
How is that weird?
Jesus Christ, Novelia.
Lavinia Maruk Matoy, you're so weird.
Oh my god.
I love that Lavvy is upset at me because, like, now even her subconscious is calling her Lavinia Maruk Matoy.
You keep calling me that. I'm gonna kill you.
No, you won't. I'm genuinely going to lose my marbles in 27 ways. Maybe more, maybe less.
Why?
Because I can't do this shit anymore. I'm going to yards.
I could start talking about Empress Teresa again.
Lavvy, swear to God, if you do that shit again, I'm gonna.
Did I tell Whirl about Empress Teresa?
About what?
Very likely.
Empress Teresa Whirl, do you know who that is?
Yeah, no, Teresa.
No, not the Digimon one.
Oh, okay, well, Teresa, what are you talking about now?
The one in the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you know about her?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Okay, time to go.
Okay. If
Time to
anybody in
go.
the chat, grab some drinks or snacks or whatever.
We're gonna go on a journey.
You're gonna go.
We're also kidnapping Nathan to come on the journey with us.
Not to this shit again.
So, Whirl, Empress Teresa is the name of a book.
Oh god.
It's also the name of the Antichrist.
Why is the name alone give me a bad feeling?
And yeah, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's not a red flag.
It's your instincts. It's your instinct trying to save you.
The author. This is basically the author's Mary Sue character
Oh,
who he loves in a very weird way. You can't tell if it's like as a daughter or as like a girlfriend sort of thing. He just keeps calling her a good girl, even though throughout the book she ages out of being, a little kid.
Good.
So I will skip to the part, but the point is that this book starts with literally Teresa as a kid getting a weird sort of like, Spider-Man symbiote situation. Except the alien is not
Is a stupid moron.
Okay, let me continue. The alien is less like like an alien and more like a god basically, because it can do a lot of shit. In the beginning of the book, it just gives her stuff like an aimbot. I'm not even kidding. She just becomes a crazy good aim. And super strength, and it also makes her hair really thick because the author has a thing about thick hair.
What?
Apparently, people they say that thick hair is a sign of health, but he is so weirdly fixated on it that it literally becomes a way that the special forces identify her as having an alien.
That sounds like a fetish.
Oh, look at her hairs. Yeah, because of this. The whole thing is the fucking barely disguised fetish of the fucking writer.
Yeah, so the special
mean-
forces find out about her. The lady in the special forces wants to help Teresa, but then the president of the United States in
What?
this book.
You should kill this small kid.
Okay, it gets crazy. He finds out about the fact that Teresa has an alien. So instead of making a plan, by the way, keep in mind the alien hasn't done anything. She hasn't killed anyone. She hasn't
Yet.
punched a building in half. The alien hasn't done anything but give her some advantages and make her body emit weird radiations for some reason.
What?
It emits girl
the-
ball radiation.
The point is that they discovered that, you know, she has a weird entity in her body. So the president is like, hey, should we go and like try to talk to it and study it? No, the president is like, that shit's dangerous. Let's go kill it. And he hired an entire team of people, and they didn't tell them about what's going on. They just tell them we need to kill this person.
What?
They didn't even tell them that it was a child, by the way, because at this point she's like 16
Why
or
would you?
12. I
Why
don't
would
even
you? Fuck
remember.
that. My
So
fucking
they take her.
God.
They don't question it. They take her.
God.
Except while they take her under gunpoint and she goes with them, not because she's scared, but because it's like, oh, but my parents told me that I need to be a good girl, so I'm gonna go with these kidnappers because of course that's what a good girl does. So, but keep in mind, it's not like they throw her in a plane and they fuck off and like they keep her tied or anything. No, they go on like literally a road trip, and they stop at gas stations and they let her leave the thing in order to pee and like
Yeah, you want
get
a
snacks and
sandwich?
such
You want a fucking snack?
that then they're paying for, and she keeps buying bottles of cola and drinking them all and keeping the bottles, and
And
nobody
the best
stops
part
her.
is it's plot relevant.
Yeah, it's plot relevant and nobody stops her doing this.
So
One
This
of
is
the agents leaks
real. This is the
plot.
last time this fucking plot will make sense. Okay, that's all I'm telling you.
Don't worry. But yeah, the one of the agents kind of has a second thought and just starts filming this because it's like, oh my god, we got sent to kill this girl and blah blah blah. But they still go across with the plan for it. So the plan isn't to take her to a remote location and just shoot her. No, the plan is that they took her to a remote location, with a plane with a bomb in it, and they're like, all right, we're gonna send you with the plane on autopilot, and we're gonna explode you in the middle of the ocean.
what?
Yeah,
Yes.
have good people.
And she never runs away or anything, or intends
No,
to?
she's just like, okay. And they let her keep the bottles. And one of the guys is like, oh, but we don't want you to be cold, and so we're gonna give you this like special thermal suit. And I'm like, yeah, they're gonna kill her, and they're worried about her being too cold.
Lavvy, they're gonna kill her, but they're not monsters. Gosh.
Oh my god. So she goes on a plane. She doesn't fight back again, Whirl. And her plan with the Coke bottles is to shove them in her suit and basically make a buoyancy device in order to jump off the plane because they didn't lock the doors either.
How many bottles
No,
did he have?
Yep.
And to be fair, even if they did, apparently she had some sort of super strength. So I don't exactly remember if they locked the door and she just broke it, or if they didn't at all. I feel like they didn't at all because this book is that dumb. So she does do this, but keep in mind, if you fall from a certain height from a plane in the water, that water is gonna be just as bad as concrete because of tension force. So she jumps off the plane, she lands in water, the plane explodes above, and well, she dies.
Of course.
So later on, after all of this event, they find her in the middle of the ocean because there was like some fishermen, I don't remember exactly, some rescuer find her in the middle of the ocean because there was a weird event. Apparently, sharks were getting eviscerated in the middle of the ocean because the alien that was inside of her was protecting her by shredding the sharks like they were like trapped in a drill thing. And it kept doing this to the point where the sea basically turned into a bloody mess in that particular spot, which is where they found her.
What the?
It's not intended.
And you may be wondering, why were people looking for her? Well, they take her back to the hospital. Keep in mind, she's dead. There's no pulse, there's no breathing, there's no nothing. But instead of putting her in the hospital morgue, they put her in a patient bed in order to try to revive her.
But she.
And they don't take her out of the fucking thermal suit that it was filled with seawater and blood for like 2 weeks.
Do they even know her, or?
Do not worry
I mean,
about
I'm
that
getting
part.
to that part. I'm getting to that part.
Oh.
So they got her out. They took her back, and they're like, okay, well, she's dead. Let's take her to the morgue. And then she recovers for some reason.
As one does.
She co-
I died, but I got
because of
better.
the alien, she comes back alive. And well, you may be wondering how people know her. Well, you know, the doctors eventually they're glad she's alive. They announce it to the news. And yeah, and she's confused as to why. And people, she reads online, and people are apparently glad about it because apparently everyone knows her.
What?
And now we're gonna get, and no, she wasn't famous before, but now we're gonna get as to the why, because you know, the agents take her outside, and it's like, okay, let's come and greet the people because they were waiting to see you. And she was like, whoa, really? Why? And it's like, okay. And they go outside, and there's a bunch of people being like, please wake up, our savior, blah, 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 with pancards. There's a bunch of people in front of the hospital, like she's the fucking savior of the universe, and was, you know, waiting for everyone to, everyone was hoping she was awake and alive and not dead. And she noticed that a few of the pancards were like, please save us. And she was wondering, why do these people are, you know, so worried and blah, blah, blah. So, well, it turns out that the alien did try to save her when she yeeted herself off the plane. By stopping the wind.
What?
Permanently.
He just
Globally.
stopped it. He just stopped it. He just did it.
That's why I said this thing is more like a god. In order to prevent Teresa from falling, because apparently the alien is dumb, and that's the explanation the book goes with, it stopped the wind instead of doing things like giving her wings or, you know, whatever you can
I
think
love
of.
the part where he just turned it off like it's a fucking fan.
Yeah, no, he turned the wind off globally. There's no wind. And, you know, well, a smart person would be like, well, there's a bunch of issues that can happen from there being no wind. One of them being the fact that, you know, if you think about it, birds actually need the wind to fly. At least constantly. And a bunch of other shit needs the wind to fly. So these people knew who she was because, you know, people found out about the president's fucky wucky because it got leaked. And instead of calling her a monster and a horrible person, they blamed the president because they tried to kill her, and that's why the alien retaliated in such a way. But for some reason, Teresa is treated as like, you know, a savior, a messiah, instead of treated like some sort of freaky monster that can, you know, bend the, you know, the rules of nature. So yeah, everyone is expecting her to save the world. The president resigned, so now she has this entire fan base and people to
Damn,
help
if
her.
only it was that easy to make a president resign.
Yeah. So turns out, well, now she needs to figure out how to get the alien to turn back on the wind, because again, the author only focuses on the part that because of there's no wind, there's no weather or, you know, clouds to be pushed around. So there's no rain, and that risks the crops and everyone's food source. Again, ignoring the fact that stopping the wind creates several issues. Keep this in mind. They only focus on this part.
Keep this in mind, it will never come back again, and that's the issue we have
No, it
here.
will. It will in the dumbest way. That's the worst part. So she's like, okay, I have to figure out how the alien works. What do you think people would do? Would they try to get a bunch of, you know, I don't know, secret scientists or, you know, people that specialize in physics to go in a lab and help her figure this out and, you know, do it as soon as possible in order for the world to go back to normal? No. No, well, they take her to England.
What?
Because a rich family wants to house her while she figures out how to save the world.
I'm so fucking
Don't worry
confused.
about it. Don't worry about it. We all are.
So instead of her getting, keep in mind, she also doesn't get any sort of help, except for her boyfriend, I think, but that's it. He's also not specialized in science or anything. So instead of getting her the help she needs, you know, in order to get the fucking wind working, because that's kind of a huge deal, she has to do it solo while living and being pampered for free in these people's house.
What?
I hate it here.
And how do you think a person that, you know, the world is dependent on would move when they you know, when they know they have to help everyone and not it's their fault and technically and they're the only hope for humanity. How do you think they would move? You think that a person in that situation would have like limitless sleepless nights of like working day and night in order to work against the clock because they specialize. They have like a month or so, I don't know, like a few months. I forgot to tell you this, but the window is very small and they're working with something that doesn't follow the laws of physics. No, in fact, she describes how her day goes. She wakes up at around 9. She has breakfast. She chills around until 11. She works from 11 to 12 for 2 hours. And then she needs to take a break, so she takes a break and a nap and some snacks and watches a movie until like 5 o'clock, and then she works for another 2 hours, and then she chills and goes to bed.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is how she works in order to save the world. 4 hours a day.
What the fuck?
And keep in mind, again, all of her needs are cared for. She does not need to work for anything. She does not need to have a job or any sort of other danger. So yeah, this is how the savior of the world works. She's on a fucking part-time job.
It does not make sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
So at some point during this, she gets bored.
What?
By the way, the issue hasn't been solved yet, but she gets bored and stressed. So she's like, I want to go to Paris.
What?
Hi, Sissy Fifi.
Hi, Cynthia.
Oh my god,
Oh, I'm
Cynthia came
sorry.
back when Lavvy's talking about this shit again.
I'm sorry. I'm
You do it
regaling
on
world.
purpose.
This
You
is
do
I
it
what.
won't
on
go
purpose.
into as much detail because I'm scared about Cynthia exploding. But the point is that she goes to Paris. And again, well, the issue is not fixed. And she hates No.
Bye,
please.
Sissy.
I'll tell
Goodbye.
the world later. I'll tell the world later.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Sissy. I'm so sorry.
At least you can leave. I have to be here.
No. It's really bad. It's really bad. I understand. I'll send the rest to world. Yes, it's fine.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Only
Lavvy,
here.
are you reading bad piece of beer just to be feel about yourself?
Yes. No, it's bad. I know it's bad. Hey, mommy.
God.
Just doing it for the love of the game.
For the love of the game. I mean, I could talk about something more interesting. I could go into more detail about Snow Rush since most people don't have
I was
any
about to
idea.
say,
what-
I'm interested how's it going with Snow Rush because I remember you mentioned it was loosely inspired by Sonic Riders at first, plus other things.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
What?
it's because I wanted to do so I wanted to do a snowboarding setting, but one of my favorite video games when I was playing the PlayStation 2 a lot as a child was actually Sonic Riders, even though it has like kind of a steep difficulty curve once you get
Yeah,
into it. And
naturally,
again, back then I didn't have many games. I used to play that shit a lot. Yeah, so Sonic Riders was one of my inspirations for it.
I actually did enjoy Sonic Riders growing up, but unfortunately no one I knew wanted to play with me, so basically I treated it basically as a single player game because unfortunately nobody wanted to play because of steep learning curve, which sucks because that is a very unique racing game for my...
Well, yeah, plus, I mean, I had some friends I played it with, but yeah, you really have to invest a little bit of time into the game before you
Mario
get
Kart
control
is not.
because the problem is that in that game the wind is limited and nobody wants to stop and recharge the wind because you literally lose a race. You need to recover your
wind
wind
acts as
through
fuel basically.
tricks. Yeah, and you need to recover it through the best way to do it is through tricks.
Or
And,
collecting rings, but tricks way
in order to
easier.
do tricks, you need to know the maps well, and you also need to know how to abuse the other people's wins.
Yeah.
To be fair, only one... Okay, so I'll mention this because of the way the power system works. I didn't mention that everybody gets snowbending powers. but not everybody bends snow in the same way, or at least with the same quote-unquote texture. Because
There's no
the
bends
most... Okay, well, I'm using it as an avatar terms, but nobody
No.
controls snow because you can't create snow in the setting. You can only control it. And to be fair, this is a world that went through a secondary ice age. There's a lot of snow,
skill issue.
so you never have lack of access to it. Most people will bend snow like the usual way, but when you start controlling the snow, it changes texture depending on the person's totem.
Oh, so there's one that making me
Like
more soft, one I was making more slippery or harsh.
yes, one more icy and one more powder. It's called in terms of like snow consistency.
Who uses the pissed snow, Lavvy? Who uses the yellow snow?
Oh no, Nathan, there's no pissed snow. That's not consistency. Okay, shut up. Anyway, in the main team actually, not Lavvy, not this version of Lavvy, but in the main team there are two examples of both of the extremes that these typical snow manipulators can be. There is the extreme one where it's just powder, like it's so soft. It's basically that really soft snow that falls down, and
Yeah,
you can pick it up, and you need to crunch it between your hands, and this giant pile of snow goes from like a little tiny ball because it's that powdery.
soft enough to make snowballs, basically.
Yeah, even softer than that because you need to struggle a little bit because it's powdery and like soft and everything. Yeah, that's the powder. There are people that can bend that type of snow, and they can use it to their advantage. That's why the type of board you also use in this series matters, because some boards are more specialized for powder and some are all-terrain and some are for ice.
Okay.
No, that's the thing in snowboarding too, by the way. If you're going on a mountain and you know what type of mountain it is,
Yeah,
because some people actually have multiple snowboards in order to deal with
I
this.
don't do snowboard, but I did used to do ski, and trust me, try to skiing on snow that basically was like ice. That suck ass.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are people that when they control snow, they basically control ice. So, again, another character in it, in the main team, controls basically the most extreme version of that, which is basically just a little bit away from just pure ice.
Leaks of ice so that she can cut the throat of a
So who uses the knowing help? I was trying to think about that. I'm not even sure if that's an option, considering the fact that
you're the owner of the
the temperature is still pretty low. I'm not sure if I would make the slush one. I feel like it would be funny if I think about it like that.
You said you're going to use it.
It could be used as a joke character. Can you make a joke character basically that?
Well, it's not slush, but I feel like that's even worse than having it be either the extreme powder or the extreme ice, to just have the shit slush through.
See, it's snow.
Stop calling it that. Anyway, those are. But anyway, people, there's a lot of variety, and I think that's the most common way. That's the most common totem power you can have. It's a variety of that's the one. There are two exceptions in this setting, however. There's the what's it called?
I wonder if Brazilians are just banned from like the world because nobody.
No, Nathan, because everything gets covered by snow. What do you mean, Nathan get banned? Yes, even Brazil gets snow, Nathan.
I wonder what happens. I wonder what happens to countries that already cold to begin with. They get big.
Well, nature was aiming to punish humans, but not the rest of the animals. So there are like safe havens, but if humans come to fuck with them,
Okay.
the spirits start freaking out. So, and also when humanity started to realize that, hey, the spirits are like, go fuck yourselves, they were like, okay, maybe we should help the nature and animals a little bit. So in areas where humans help, the spirits leave them alone.
We fucked up a little bit.
A fire season totem for the slush, maybe. As salamanders definitely aren't winter animals, though. Aren't they all to survive through the winter?
No. Yeah, unfortunately, totems in the setting, because, well, they came on. I mentioned in the beginning how the setting happened. The totems are humans basically responding to the spirits trying to punish them too harshly because there is in terms of the world, there is a theory that totems are basically people's past lives that are coming back to help them, but particularly their past lives when they were apt to survive wintry conditions. So
It would be a badger.
so that's why it's specific totems. By the way, totems, I should mention this. I call them totems. They don't have I call them, okay. Totems are designed because if you watch some sports anime, you will know that sometimes when they do some crazy shit, even in a sports anime that doesn't have powers, sometimes the author loves to draw in the background some sort of badass god. Like,
Yeah, like the
anyone-
Beyblade did
Yeah,
Beyblade did that too, I think.
who?
So I
Beyblade.
shield coded.
Beyblade, let the rip.
Well, to be
Oh, no,
fair,
Beyblade literally has the also in Spirits of Christmas Past. I mean, Moses parted the sea with the Beyblade.
Wait, go ahead.
yeah, but the thing that makes Beyblade different is that there are spirits in the Beyblade themselves, so it's not only
Yep.
symbolically, but and spirits in Beyblade are different entities from their owners, quote unquote.
A better example
This-
is I Shield Anyone.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
should
go like the fucking negative Hail Mary pass and the ball just like goes through the devil's cunt.
Well, I Shield 21 is one of my favorite.
I know, you fucking
animes.
recommended it to me and I fell in love.
Oh, okay. Well, it got me into sports anime because before I was like, sports anime are fucking lame. So I wouldn't have watched Hajime no Ippo if I didn't watch I Shield 21.
Maybe can you
Shut up!
and maybe I need to watch because I have still not found any sports media in general that I actually like. Not just anime, just sports media in general.
Read Air Gear. It is a Dragon Ball fight if it happen you with roller skaters.
You can also try Hajime no Ippo since Nathan also liked it.
Yeah. Maybe post a link on DM so you can look it up later. So maybe I'll check it out
Just
later.
try Air Gear no Ippo.
Oh my god, no. Anyway, but yeah, the totems are technically supposed to be the same person as the writer. They're just, I'll show the sketch below, but they're manifested at the same time, and they're technically, it looks, when in action, it looks like the animals are the one that are actually controlling the snow. So the writer only has to focus on writing, basically. That's their
Okay.
purpose. That's why they're there.
Love, you can
Because
say
I
with your
honestly-
hostess that it is their spirit animal.
It's not. It's, well, kind of. That's what a totem is, though. Like
Yeah,
in terms
say
of.
with your chest. I don't know why you were avoiding it.
Because okay, I'm avoiding it because I'll be honest, and this is a trend in a lot of anime. Usually, things like these kind of have their own personality, right? Like
Oh my god, hi,
if you
hi
don't-
Lavvy. Oh my
What?
god. It's been a while since I've seen him.
I Hui. So it's a stand situation. Honestly, that's a good comparison.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, my me immediately smacked you. I'm sorry for that. Lavvy, go on.
But no, yeah, it kind of is like a stand situation, I guess. Because ultimately, I mean, JoJo is kind of weird because it also, there are different types of stands, right? Because some of them do have personality. Like, so sometimes, like, what's called Sex Pistols?
Yes.
They have
Some
their
are
own
half
mind.
sentient. Some are like somewhat sentient, somewhat.
Yeah, or what?
It's the
what's the
automatics.
one-
Automatic stands. Automatic stands
Yeah,
are the ones with
what's the
personality.
one? The one that keeps saying, "Let's kill the whole."
No, that is Echoes. Echoes is not. It's only half automatic. One that is fully automatic is Heya.
Yeah, no, but I'm giving an example because JoJo kind of has a gray area. In here, there's no spirit totem that's just gonna do whatever the fuck it wants. However, I will say an interesting fact: you can be born with a totem that either doesn't fit your writing style, so you need to adapt, or you straight up can hate.
Oh god. Sounds like a main
Lavvy, do tell
protagonist
me when that's
material.
over. Yeah.
Lavvy, honestly, the funny part is, and I will make this a plot point, Lavvy and Keegan would have been better off if their totem types would swap.
Yeah, man.
So,
Dumbass.
so I'll go into detail about their totem types because they are the types of totem that are the exception to the snow shaper rule, because they don't technically, they can manipulate snow, but it is very limited. The one Keegan has, which is well, hang on, let me pull out his reference. Even
Let me
though
pull out
some people know what he looks like,
Right.
but I'm trying to explain.
So what
I'm still working on the final members cast reference, but I have the one for Keegan and Lavvy and Javier, which is the powder shaper. Did I download it? I didn't download it. Fuck.
My powder shape.
Anyway, fuck it. I'll go into detail.
As you should.
Keegan's type is called the Disruptor, and the main job of that totem is literally to stop the other totems from using their powers.
The trickster. The trickster.
I decided in order to make them a little bit more viable, because I feel like if they don't slam into people, they're basically doing nothing. By the way, in the races, you're not allowed to slam your boards, but you can,
okay.
use your snow powers to take out somebody else.
It's lame. That is lame. Let me snow my boards. Let me smack them.
Nathan, you're not supposed to damage your fucking board. It's very important.
The gods will like it. Trust me, I told the gods say like, you know what, you would be funny.
I mean, I'll be honest, the spirits don't care how fucking busted the wall you are. These rules are made because humans would die. Okay, Nathan?
That's a human issue. That's a human skill issue.
Oh my god. Anyway, it's called a disruptor, and their whole point is to, basically the way their totem acts, if you want an image, is that they will attack other people's totems. So disruptors are usually prey animals, because they will literally fucking tackle.
Spotted steel work? And what is it could be partial explanation. Look at the chat about the slush.
Oh, that's the funny part, Cynthia. But by the way, you can have the same animal totem and have a different sort of like snow power. I will just let that out there. It's not tied to the animal, but it kind of is a little bit related, because as I said, in terms of disruptors, they will usually be either prey animals or animals that are generally very aggressive. So a moose can be a disruptor, even though it doesn't need to be.
To be fair, mooses are assholes. They're not someone to mess with.
Okay, did you know that orcas actually eat moose? Like, they know how to hunt for them.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
It is a staple of their diet.
That's weird.
I can believe it.
To
be fair, orcas are actually known now start to actually attack people now. So,
which is good. We definitely deserve it.
You say that, but when my family went on a holiday in a different country, they almost got attacked by orcas while being on a boat.
Yeah, it kind of depends on their temperament, but anyway, I will say the Spotted Seal member in Lavvy's team is the extreme ice like sleet one. Anyway, the point is, I'll go back to the disruptor. The disruptor will basically interrupt people from using their powers, which, while it may not completely fuck the rider, it usually does send them off balance.
I love that Lavvy already has like a fucking character to say like, you know what, fuck you and fuck your existence.
Ah!
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, doesn't that fit Keegan, to be fair?
Listen, okay, a lot of things would fit Keegan getting bashed in the head.
Oh my god, okay, anyway, but, I added a bit of a bonus because I thought, that power is too simple and doesn't do shit. If a disruptor disrupts somebody else's, totem, they can temporarily steal their power for a little bit.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Oh no,
Cynthia, you're free to make more if you want. Fan character. I mean, Mad made a fan character. Drax also made a fan character, and they made 2 more because, again, this setting has teams of 4 to participate. But yeah, I mean, I can see that being the case because, I mean, I feel like things that usually sit in... Yes.
Okay.
Could do smaller, wider range. I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, when I design my when I give somebody a water animal totem, I usually imagine them as ice, but I can see the argument for the slushy snow one.
It's snow.
If any, If anything, that's interesting. Stop calling it that. Anyway. But yeah, I buffed them a little bit that they temporarily steal the power. The problem is, and this is a problem Keegan has in this setting, because he doesn't get to cheat his way out of being a little weak boy by being a werewolf.
Weak baby bitch.
Usually people that have disruptor totems are the types of like big, bulky sort of individuals, because they need a lot of stamina in order to use their totem efficiently.
A
Okay.
little soy ball.
And Keegan doesn't have that. Keegan, unfortunately, is born with the skinniest body type.
Wait, hold on. Keegan's power is about stealing other people's powers?
Yeah, the main job in his team as a disruptor is technically to interrupt people from catching up to everybody or protecting their teammates when somebody is about to get attacked.
Okay. I was about to ask you, would he technically count as the Kirby of the group otherwise?
No.
I mean, Kirby's about stealing stealing powers.
I know, that's the worst part, because you're not wrong. That's the worst part.
Well, the problem with disruptors temporarily stealing it is that the power up is extremely like limited, right? Like they do it, and then they use it to get past that rider by stealing their own shit, and then it runs out. Or usually it's if somebody else uses their snow powers to fuck up the terrain for somebody else. A disruptor will steal the power and fix it themselves in order to not fuck somebody else. So yeah. So they temporarily steal in order to do a few cool tricks, but it's not a reliable power. Their main job is to basically say fuck that guy.
Okay.
That guy right there, fuck him.
Have a look. I do have a doc. I'll send you to Cynthia.
Of course you have
I haven't included the slush one, but after your argument, I think it should be an option. So you can get creative with that. The only rule to it is that the snow you have, depending. This is another reason, by the way, why they put teams of 4 is because it's very recommended that you put teams of shapers of different snow consistency. Because if they both activate their powers at the same time, you can get sort of the middle ground. So when Javier and Silana is the name of the ice user and Lavvy's team both use their powers together, because you can also do that, they basically make perfect snow.
Okay.
Perfect, like in the sense to snowboard in, or perfect in the sense
snowboard
like
on the perfect consistency, perfect like not too soft, not too hard, just perfect. So that's the disruptor and the snow shapers. The final type, which is well, technically the third type, unless you count all of the fucking 1,000 types that snow consistency can be.
Lavvy ads.
1 second. Break.
Just break your legs.
Maybe I only one here who don't have any ads, at least I think.
You don't. You need to be. I need to add the thing, but it's pissing me off because it's a voice thing.
From the CC ads.
Okay. And back from ads.
Anyway, we're back. Okay. As I said, that's a disruptor, that's a snow shaper. I'll send you the documents later. The final type is the blizzard, which is the type Lavvy is, which is the most closely inspired by Sonic Riders. Because again, while they do have some limited control of snow, their main ability is to create snowstorms.
Heroes.
So they're less about using snow to straight up manipulate it and more to use it to create a fucking snowstorm, which allows some of them to do such insane tricks that they look like they're flying. Plus, they're also the speed type because, well, they just can get pushed by wind.
That a Sonic Riders reference, because Sonic Riders was like speed, flight, and power.
Yeah, it's kind of like that too. Actually, I didn't do that on purpose.
I thought it was because it's Sonic Riders.
No, I didn't do that part on purpose. I didn't realize that I also kind of followed the power types.
To be fair, Sonic Riders did that because Sonic Heroes, because that was most recent mainline game at the time.
But the Snow Shaper is a little bit different because that would count it as speed, and the blizzards are kind of both speed and flying. So. It's a bit weird. Anyway, obviously, since blizzards are all about the wind, most of the totems in this category are birds.
Ah.
Bird. Bird up.
There are exceptions to the rule, by the way. Like with everything, because I don't like it. I don't like very hard power systems. I like them to be a bit flexible.
You're
So I mean, if it's a fast-moving animal, you could arguably make that one a blizzard as well. But in general, yes, they are either flying animals or really fast animals.
you're a very entertaining creature.
Oh my god. But yeah, so blizzards are kind of unpredictable because of the way they operate. Like,
Yeah.
and their main deal is speed and flights.
Hi, Raz.
Hi, Raz.
Harass. And because of course I have to give Lavvy a funny weakness in this. She is somebody that wants to be a racer and has the speed totem.
Someone
And the
wants to
reason
be
I said why she would be better off with Keegan and her swapping totems. Keegan is actually not afraid of speed. He would go as fast as he can. He is not afraid to crash. And in fact, the faster he goes, the less energy he needs to use because the race will be over faster.
Lavvy, your feed has been fed.
Lavvy is afraid of going too fast, which is a problem for a racer. And keep in mind, there are other ways you can get points in these races. You can technically also get trick points.
Style.
However, they are far outclassed by the speedy ones. So, that's why they're, again, another reason why they're teams of 4. You kind of have to get people, next to the finish line and at least have somebody that can cover everything. So yeah,
Beat the piss of this guy.
That's most of the setting. So of course I have to make a team I have to follow the fucking anime tropes and make a team that's full of losers because that's how sports anime be.
And then you kill the loser.
Teams of losers, but with incredible potential. Keegan is limited by his body, Love is limited by her mind, and the other 2 team members have a problem in the fact that they have other mental issues. Well, but their main issue is the fact that they have such extreme forms of snow shaping because one's powder and one's ice, which is both kind of hard to snowboard on. It creates problems on the field, not only for the other team, but for their own team as well.
Die, you foul creature! Fuck! Now you're laughing.
Why did you steal my cookie? You're on World Stream.
Precisely. Why would he be on your stream if he's stealing from you? Gotta get away, actually.
Bitch.
Yay, I defeated the gods.
Yippee!
This is no yippee situation. Me. Yippee! Nathan, we killed the gods. What should we do?
Also, in case you're worried about what do this? If you rank high enough in the circuit, at some point you will get sent to mountains where there is an active snow spirit. So you not only have to race against a bunch of 4 other psychopaths, but you have to fucking do it on the playground of a spirit.
God.
You have to be the best racist out there.
Oh my god, Nathan, no. You're on Twitch, stop saying shit like...
You remind you that you're also on YouTube technically because of my stream.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh yeah.
You only notice that now? I have been doing it for like almost a year at this point.
The spirit chill with the... they're not only chill, they're happy to do it. But again,
Yeah,
the reason why only the top gets sent there and why it happens so later on in the race is because you have a high possibility of dying if you don't have the skill for this.
As
You're
you should.
basically racing against the avalanche.
As you should. As God intended, even.
So you better not fall. Like in other races, it may be okay for one of your teammates to like crash and eat shit because you know you have other members. If somebody crashes and eats shit in those ones, you die. Like there are people that will try to save you, obviously, but you know you don't really fuck with spirits.
If I die, I die. You know, like if I die, I die. Listen, Lavvy, Mama
There's a
did
reason.
great.
Listen, there's a reason that while everybody is, you know, this thing is glamorized to hell, not everyone can do it because it's like, well, at some point you're just gonna fucking, you know,
Perish. Lavvy, say it with your chest. Say it. Perish.
yeah, you're just gonna die. What about the boarding scheme? But my mental image is love snowboarding. Yes, yeah, that's why I did this series because I also love snowboarding. You don't need to know much about it to be fair, because of the whole supernatural element. The most you need, at least when you're drawing it, you need to know how a board looks when you when you ride on it. I guess.
Don't. No, you don't. Just draw a fucking rectangle and go for it.
Oh my god.
In fact, draw a skateboard. Skyboard.
I mean, skateboards kinda control in a similar way, but not really.
Yeah, exactly. Just draw a skateboard and you win. Lavvy cannot
Okay, you
stop
don't have
it
to go into the same asinine detail as I am because there are also very important reasons as to why.
I just reminded that Sonic Rise also don't take the R, also skates and motorcycles also, but they were less popular models, I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do remember that, and I did like using the skates a lot too. But I mean, you know, every single promo art and everything is with them riding on the snowboard. So yeah. I'm pretty sure one of the reasons they added fucking skates is because of Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow. Because heaven forbid him have the snow hoverboard. Now we cannot have it. We must have it be skates.
Kiteboard.
Well, you could put him on a hoverboard.
Yeah,
but
no, but
obviously...
nobody's gonna do that.
You could put him with a gun.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he likes
a gun when I swear he had a gun when he was smacking the other boarder.
Yeah, he likes guns. Okay, let him be. He's having fun.
I don't remember anymore though.
I still find it funny though that this some people behind the third movie actually was involved making Shadow the Hedgehog back in the day.
Ooh, they should.
Fun.
Yeah, the actual the pre-rendered CGI people who made that is Shadow the Hedgehog also did work on the third movie. Since the Shadow Hedgehog reference is not there, just a reference, it's a homage to the first Sonic work they made before them.
Yeah, that's fun. Crap loads, especially for winter. Yeah, there are a crap load of ones, and I mean you can get a little bit creative because again, we unfortunately don't have powers in real life to smack the shit out of each other. So
yes, we do. What are you talking about?
Also, I'll be honest, the whole way about how the totems work, out of all inspirations, my inspiration for that one is a little bit the way that monsters would work in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D when they would run alongside a motorcycle.
Alright, I forgot there was a motorcycle series in Yu-Gi-Oh! I forgot.
I miss that. I miss those days. I miss those beautiful days. We were so young.
I mean, that's when Yu-Gi-Oh! Started to fuck me because I got that was also a lot when I was playing the video game. But like the 5D video game, one of them.
The 5D game was actually pretty good, and I would die on this hill.
Wait, which one?
The 5D is nuts. 5D was a pretty good game.
Which one, Nathan?
The Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's DS.
Yeah, DS, that's the one I was playing. Okay. I was playing the one where you could make your own character because I kind of like that shit. Of course, I didn't have a DS, so I was playing in other ways.
Uh-huh.
We're playing on the
Uh-huh.
DS, Lavvy.
Uh-huh.
You can shut up about it now.
So I kind of did also use cheats on that one because I wasn't gonna wait until I was unlocking the outfit that had fucking pants. Okay, like I'm
Okay.
sorry, but like there was one that looked really cool, and it
Lavvy,
was for the
that's
female character, but I
that is not
couldn't get
very
it.
good of you. That's not very
What?
good of you. That is not very
What do you
good
mean
and
that's not very good of
Christian.
me? Shut
That
the
is
fuck
not
up.
very Christian of you.
Anyway, that's the only cheat I used it on. I got my shit rocked. The funny part is that in that game, I got my shit rocked by every single NPC I was trying to duel. So I basically did a fucking
Mask.
I did a fucking story only battle run because I had to do it, and I somehow was winning. But the very end duels were bullshit because
I mean, they were gauntlets of like 4 bosses, and you had to do everything with the same health bar.
yes,
God.
Nathan
Good
knows what I'm
fucking luck
talking
if you
about.
didn't had good fucking luck if you didn't have a way to restore your life point. You would be dead within the
Yeah,
hour.
but even then, you know how you can sometimes cheese it and restore life points. The game was a motherfucker because it would fucking limit you to 10,000 life points, which is only 2,000 above
Yes.
your maximum.
As you should.
Yes, you should. I got my ass kicked, Nathan. I never managed to beat that fucking
Lavvy,
gauntlet.
Lavvy, are you fucking with me? Lavvy, just do like everyone else and make a burn deck. All I had to do was put a deck with the fucking lava giant, and that was it.
Also, Cynthia, yeah, most of them were floating, which was kind of lame, but I did like the ones that, would actually make contact, which, For Snow Rush, if it would be drawn, like, I wouldn't make the spirits appear all the time.
God! No, yeah, you and Sissy are right. I forgot. It was fucking beautiful, the biking scene. I would sometimes just like boot the game just to do the biking. I would something like I would race like the fucking most incompetent motherfucker so that I could like spend hours on the fucking biking area. Oh holy shit! I got fucking like
Also, it's
blast.
kind of funny to see seals like as totems because they just slid across the snow. It's kind
They
of
go,
fun.
Like little potatoes.
I mean, yeah.
Seals are scary under the ocean. Like you put them under the water, please help me, and like they just become nightmare fuel.
I think the only ones I would be kind of forced to draw floating would be stuff like orcas and stuff that can't even move on land.
Yeah, like orcas.
No, you can just fucking do it,
I still remember the one time when Lavvy talked about it in a Discord server that unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. Was I mentioned her about the Arctic foxes and that they have a summer coat. She didn't know that before I told her. So
Good bot.
So I showed her about the Arctic fox song looked like a summer coat. Basically, looked at it was that rat. That's a rat.
Right.
Yeah, oh no, very obviously because these are snow spirits. If it's an animal that changes its coat during the winter, it basically always has its winter coat on. So yeah, because I know there are like a lot of animals that do that.
Yeah.
One of my fondest memories is the guy that wanted to be Rat Jesus.
No, we're not talking about Rat Jesus. Also, it was a squirrel, but we're not talking about that.
I know, Lavvy, I was there. Unfortunately, this time I am saying I was there. Like I didn't want it to be, but I was.
We're not talking about squirrel Jesus.
That is such a funny phrase. That is such a fucking funny phrase to say. We're not talking about squirrel Jesus today. Today is not a topic for squirrel
Imagine
Jesus.
telling people that out of context.
Right.
Also, I've been calling it bending, but that's technically not accurate because again, the writers don't make any motion for their snow stuff. The totem does all the work in terms of the snow manipulation. That's why when a disruptor, disrupts, they slam the totem looks like it's literally like slamming into the other one or like taking a bite.
I think my computer is finally choosing to kill me instead of like overheating my game.
Nathan, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've seen the way you Brazilians wire your electricity.
It's gonna have to fucking raid someone because I can't do this shit anymore.
Not to this shit.
My computer my computer will quite literally combust and try to take me out with it.
Oh Jesus.
But Nathan.
Yeah.
But Nathan.
Oh, where was that? No, we're fucking best friend Will. Not real Will. I mean, real is also
You say whirl like you're saying Joey Wheeler.
To be, I
Are you telling me that
just realized
Joey motherfucking Wheeler is an insult?
I just realized my name might be issue for people who talk too fast because we twist the tongue accidentally so often. Sorry, guys.
Also,
No, don't worry
to be fair,
about that.
the funniest story I have about Yu-Gi-Oh is that when I first watched Yu-Gi-Oh, I thought Joey was the main character, even though the show is literally named Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Unfortunately.
Nathan, he's not the main character.
Oh, so raid for Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Also, why is the alert not working? Some reason it
Did
be
you update your OBS because it may have fucked a little bit with it?
might have done that. Fuck. All right. Should be dinosaurs dancing, but welcome to this stream, I guess.
Oh, thank you, and Guinness.
It's perfectly fine because now I will have like to fucking kill my connection, not myself this time.
What is Guinness? My Frigo Guinness is no money. Oh, you were trying to find a word for it.
I'm gonna go and I'm going to like perish. Okay, kids. Y'all don't. You know what? Y'all misbehave. Misbehave has best.
Yay!
God. And Nathan is gone. We're gonna continue about Snow Rush.
Yeah, I mean, those are the totems types, and like, obviously, this is a setting where, okay, because of, again, this takes place many, like, years later since the apocalyptic event and when spirits started chilling out, so the setting in general is very, like, clean tech. Like, yeah, it's covered by snow, but now humans have managed to make tech that, one, is more eco-friendly, and two, is... It's mainly a sort of Kaiba situation where a lot of fuckers just put their efforts into the snow rush stuff, so now you have super advanced like ski resorts.
Okay.
And cameras, so people can actually witness all of this bullshit without, you know, getting swallowed by an avalanche. And like, I should also specify this: everybody gets a totem in this setting. Not everybody becomes a rider, but everybody gets a totem.
Okay.
Totems are also what's it called? They're not really 100% hereditary, but like, for example, if your parent has an owl totem, there's a high chance the kid will also have an owl totem, but there is a chance that a fairly big chance that it won't be the same type of owl. So, I mean, in this case, I'll give Lavvy as an example because this Lavvy is actually not an only child.
Yeah.
She has a brother, which I need the obligatory goal of the big badass that needs to go down. And his totem is a snowy owl. And the parents also have different types of owl. I haven't decided exactly on what, but yeah, they don't have the same owl, but they're in the same family. There's also cases of weird, because there can be exceptions to even this rule. Though they kind of still seem to be a similar animal because, for example, Keegan's family, his parents technically have dog totems. One's a Malamute and the other is a Husky.
Okay.
And he has 4 sisters. 3 of the sisters got Husky totems and the 4th one got a Malamute. He got a wolf. And not only did he got a wolf, but unlike his sisters
up
were
for
all sheep.
anyone else? I don't know. I cannot. A difficult to see.
Worlds were mine.
I was about to say.
Hang on. We need to knock again because Nathan was the host.
Right.
Give me a second. Where the fuck is the knock?
Knock.
How did you do it? Okay. Why isn't it working? What the fuck?
Maybe I should try to invite you.
I'll knock it. Let me see.
Right. Accept.
Okay, this looks now. Start sharing chat.
There's a work now.
Another mental image. I mean, again, people are free to imagine how the powers work in whatever way.
Right, trash back and drink some
Because,
water.
like, obviously, even though some people can have the same type of snow powers, they can use it in completely different ways. But yeah, Keegan's family, he's the black sheep because not only did he get a different type of totem from being a snow shaper, but he also got the
Wait,
kind of
my
different
stream is
animals, even though they're
picking
both
up.
humanoids.
Why is my stream picking up? Huh. Hold on.
I mean, mine's fine on the screen. Maybe you can refresh. Maybe it was because Nathan disconnected.
Maybe.
But yeah, and there can be completely different, like, I don't know.
Says it's stable on my end, so I'm not sure what's going on exactly.
Of course, because I don't like hard rules. There you can completely just be born with a different totem, and obviously in some cases there may be more fucked up cases where people can assume that the other cheated and got a totem from somewhere else. But no, it's not exactly that rare to happen. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual cause of the issue. I'm so sorry, Raz. I don't know what the cause of the issue on my stream because
I mean, yeah, on my screen you're stable.
okay, so maybe I don't know. It might be
Love
network issue. If stays, I don't know if there's anything I can fix or solve with. I'm sorry.
Also, if you're using a VPN, that may also fuck with it, Raz.
All right. I don't think I use a VPN. At least I don't think so, at least.
No, not you, Raz. I meant because it does with mine.
Okay, I have this design. I don't know what color I should give it.
But yeah, I'm probably not gonna use that as a plot point unless I don't know. I think about the character that has
could be a DF later. Could be a DF later.
That has a fucked up backstory. Keegan's mom never gets accused of cheating because he looks just like his dad, so it's kind of hard. Fucking.
Could be my ICP.
Yeah.
There's some technical stuff I'm not familiar with. Actually, Lavvy, can you look at my stream? I still don't know what color to give this character.
I am looking at your stream. You're not lagging. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah. Alright.
And I can tell because of your YouTuber, which moves a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know what color to give that because it's like half rabbit, half alien-ish. Hence, rabbit on the moon.
Also, in case you're wondering about other fun designs you can give the humans, Javier, one of the characters in this thing, technically has a hair totem. He has an Arctic hair totem, but his mother's side have Greenland shark totem, so he kind of ended up with sharp teeth because of the. Even though he. But that's just my excuse for giving him sharp teeth, even though he has a fucking rabbit.
SISP
in
the server.
Yeah,
okay.
Terminology, we're not American, so you know.
Yeah, we use all culture appearance here over here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for most of the thing, and another interesting part is that if you want to become a writer, you need to take a license, kind of like a driving exam. Except, it changes every year, so people don't know what to expect when they go get their license.
Okay.
So a lot of the time can be chill, and they just ask you to do tricks, and sometimes you will actually have to race against another person. And yes, you can fail these if you're not good enough. Again, Keegan's the one that fails his 4 times, actually 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know I'm the OVP.
he does not have good luck. I am very mean to him. He's my punching bag.
I thought what Nathan was your punch bag.
Yeah, but he's not my OC. He actually exists.
Okay. Maybe I should go with green, maybe. Can I make a hammer pink-ish, maybe? That's alright, I talked about self about drawing. Go ahead.
Yank. I don't know. It depends what you want. But yeah, people are free to, I don't know, use their powers in different creative ways. Some people can even choose to basically use them to stealth around the thing if they don't really want to bother with other racers. And obviously, a lot of totems tend to be, a lot of disruptors tend to be like really aggressive and just go on full on offense.
I might play poker game and live stream. Maybe it depends on my mood, but I'm gonna do Switch version going forward because we fortunately with RAM issue have a PC version because the PC version is poorly optimized as it consumes way too much RAM. Like if you don't have like 32 gigs of RAM at least, you're gonna have issues. I don't think your Rahituber will basically freeze the entire frame thing is success, unfortunately. So it sucks because I wish I could recommend the PC version of Pokemon to anybody, but because of the optimization issue, I cannot recommend this to anyone except for maybe the hardcore TF2 fans. This is very unfortunate.
Yeah, no, they need to fix their PC compatibility.
Yeah, so home console version is the way to go until then. Because
they may fix it eventually because not a lot of people have consoles. They just prefer to go with the PC.
Yeah, I hope so too. Especially consider the remasters made by the same people who made the original, but under a different studio name. Hopefully they figure it out somehow.
Yeah, I think the problem is that the PC ports tend to have the most issue because, well, the PC does a lot of shit in the background.
Yeah, that's really like,
not to
that's why so many people enjoy console games. That you said, yeah, it's not big quote most prettiest, but it's the most optimized most of the time.
That's what I mean. The reason why I love to play on the PS5 more than the NES, I know, but I'm not gonna talk about the bullshit they pulled today.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about
that. Because I'm not in the mood. I know about it, but I don't want to talk about it.
We all know.
People use unfortunately, I need Windows for the drawing apps.
That's same too. I'm basically hostage to Windows
and the tablets. I know some drawing apps.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't that simple. Fortunately, not everybody has that luxury.
Anyway,
Yep.
What was I saying?
What was I saying? Home console, why you prefer them over PC?
Oh yeah, it's quiet. I fucking hate the wearing of the fans when it gets a bit intense. And to be fair, a lot of games nowadays, especially if you play anything made by Western developers, with
it's like the fucking beans that Western developers say, how do you know 400 gigabytes of memory or something just like that?
I guess it's not even just Western developers because nowadays, like even Monster Hunter Wilds kind of gets freaky with it because.
To be fair, did that game also push PlayStation 5 to its limits, or very close to it, or that means remembering?
Well, yeah, that's why I got the PC one, if I'm being honest, because that one I was like, okay, I'll just get the PC one.
I know a friend got the PS5 version. I went for PC because I don't have PS5. I have no interest in it because I'm literally playing games on PC because I'm not interested in getting PS5 because. Every time
I like it as an option because I can just chill on my couch and feel like I'm.
Yeah, I understand. But for my experience,
I'm a bit nostalgic about the way I used to play consoles because at PC, I don't know, PCs kind of feel a bit uncomfortable to play games at sometimes.
I understand. But for my side, I did this. I'm just like I cannot find any games on PlayStation 5 I'm interested in, and they keep raising the price, and every time I'm able to afford it, it's not available on store because apparently it's the white whales still for some reason. I was like, fuck this, I don't have time for this.
I feel like I got lucky both with the PC and the PlayStation because I bought the PlayStation after it chippened out, and then I bought the PC after before the RAM got fucked.
Yeah. You got lucky because I could not afford it at launch, so by the time I could afford it, increase the price again. I was like, it's like motherfucker.
Nah, we got to kill data centers.
Oh god. Back to
We're all
ads.
gonna become eco-terrorists. We're bringing the snow spirits.
God. Oh, by the way, speaking of games, SSB, I don't know if it counts as off topic or not. Do you remember the recent Riven Heaven game that was announced a while back?
I think so. I haven't played any of them. I know of them though.
Yeah, the latest one that's come on Switch 1 specifically, that is sold at full price at $40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, $40 physical, by the way, not digital. Apparently, it's like $10 cheaper on digital.
Interesting.
Yeah. Apparently. So go ahead.
No, no. Finish your point.
Yeah, I was saying I was surprised they did that because I assumed that the whole variety pricing thing they said was bullshit. It was that PR talk, but we have the games getting cheaper on digital, basically $10, and now we have first party Nintendo title that's like $40. It's like, maybe they're not completely bullshitting.
I mean, I think Rhythm Heaven is not that intensive to make.
Yeah, it's basically made by the same people made WarioWare. It's more like their passion project more than anything.
Well, not only that, but it's mainly.
Yeah.
All right, I'll send you the thing, Cynthia. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It's mainly what do I call
less
it?
graphic intensive.
Sure. It's less graphic intensive, and it's digital. What's it called?
I think it was also released physical actually.
No. It's less graphic intensive. Yeah, no, it's less graphic intensive. Like, yeah, I know it still goes into work to do the assets and everything, but it's basically a lot of like tweening of simple pictures.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but I found it interesting at very least because it's the last time we have a Nintendo game at $40 at full price. It was a very long time ago.
Yeah, but the Rhythm Heaven team is not main Nintendo, is it? Or is it?
It's made by the same people that made WarioWare. I'm pretty sure that's main Nintendo.
Okay.
At least I think so. I need to double check actually.
No, I mean I know you can have a team make it, but I think it's a bit different. I don't know.
Yeah, I know Nintendo has different apartments at in-house. Like this one team.
Because there have been exceptions to even the rule, because there have been some games made with the Nintendo IP, but not by the people that work only under Nintendo.
Other cases like this Nintendo in-house, they're working on non-Nintendo IP. Like I still remember the day Nintendo made a fucking Hamtaro game back in the 90s. It was not even as a first-party title, even though it was a licensed game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not their IP, so
yeah.
I'm trying to think, but yeah, I mean it's good, but I can understand why that wouldn't be full price because, well, as much as those games are greatly made,
It doesn't cry as large as budget say Mario Odyssey does.
It's mean for me to say that they don't deserve it, but at the same time, now being cheaper is actually earning you more money because Silksong broke the fucking shops when it came out for only like I don't know, like less than $20, yeah.
As it's 20 American. I'm speaking English as 20 American, but I assume most people watching are Americans.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, it literally broke. They made their money back, and like they put a lot of work in that game. I think they would have deserved more, but
I was about to say, I feel like some indie games sold at a too lower price.
They're releasing a free DLC for it, like completely free with a bunch of shit. And if you know the last DLCs from Hollow Knight, they add a lot of shit in DLCs. So.
I don't know if I even reached the DLC part of Hollow Knight.
You haven't. No. I mean, maybe not. You will know when something in the main thing changes, but I think you need to be much more advanced in the story. I don't remember exactly when it happens.
Yeah,
God Home thing is DLC, by the way. The God Home thing, the boss rush thing is DLC.
Oh, okay, makes sense. The last time I played Hollow Knight, I managed to beat the actual name, the floating wizard one.
Oh, the spirit guy,
the one that is like gives his like mega dash or something. It's like almost Almost.
Yeah, the one that makes you. Oh, by the way, now you can break those floors that you were so
Yeah,
scared
I
of
managed. I
in
managed.
the
Obviously, I
mine.
managed to do that. I managed to go back to the
Yeah.
girl, like the pick ass whatnot.
And you also got the climbing claw, right? I think.
Yeah,
Or
I got
did you?
that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're getting a lot of the upgrades that will make it easier to travel. You'll need a few more in order to reach the power areas in the game, but now you kind of have a lot of the upgrades that are necessary because like the floor break thing. Actually, the wall climb alone will get you to a lot of
Yeah, I was
places.
about to say wall climb is fucking useful in any 2D platformer. So
Yeah, and you will use it a lot in this, trust me. So you're kind of set. Sorry, I'm suddenly really itchy. Fuck. But you will use the wall climb a lot.
all right,
and
actually remember
not sure.
also. I guess sorry, go back to Nintendo. It's like remember. Oh, do you also remember Splatoon Raiders? They got a release trailer recently.
Yeah, I don't watch trailers, but I've seen the.
Yeah. Do you know what
video.
price they had or MRCP?
I don't know.
It was like $60, and it's a Switch 2 exclusive, and it's a $50 if you go digital.
Okay.
It's literally the cheapest Switch 2 title aside for Dragon Drive.
Yeah, but isn't it gonna be like a smaller game?
It's a spin-off title. It's a single player mostly. It is co-op online.
Yeah,
It's online co-op, but it's the monthly single player only.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I mean because it may not be as robust as regular Splatoon, so that's why they're putting it cheaper.
I figured it was like smaller scale, but I was
and
surprised.
if they used some assets from previous Splatoon games, then it may have been easier to make too.
Yeah. Fuck. Was there something in Easter Rush you want to talk about? I forgot.
I don't know. I kind of explain how the powers work and everything else. And as I said, this is the type of world that's basically kind of like.
In Sweden, we actually go with kronor. It's like KR, but there actually been recent debates about switching to euro. Actually, for those who don't live in Sweden, the actual election is happening during the fall, so it's like a few months from now. But yeah, there's an ongoing debate if you should get rid of our local currency for euro, and there's hot debate of that.
Oh, you're changing currency?
There's a hot debate, and nobody can agree on if we should do it or not. We actually have this discussion like, I think it was 2004, I forgot, but back then they said no, but it was like very split, almost 50-50 that time. But in recent events, it might change. We have no idea though. Even I don't know how to feel about it. Like, on one hand, I understand why go into euro, but partly feels like you get rid of part of the culture, I feel like, even though I understand the local currency have been doing really badly for several years. Like, the most recent time that we ever did Swedish kronor I got better was during fucking 2025, only because we fucking tariff war. But even though it was not because the currency got better, it was more like it got less bad compared to everything else.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Luigi the Mario Party gif that Luigi winning by doing absolutely fucking nothing.
I mean, it's a joke now, but it's becoming even more funnier because all people have to do is not do shitty decisions, and they just keep winning while the rest of the competition.
That's partially why people debate we should switch error, because if the only reason we are currently getting better because everybody doing fucking stupid decision, shouldn't we not switch to be stronger currency then? I don't know. I cannot speak for everyone, but for someone in Sweden, most tourists who visit here only visit here because everything is so cheap. Like, imagine being an American who visits to Sweden, you basically buying everything at 90% discount. Not even fucking joking.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think especially an example is in Brazil. They especially get fucked
Yeah.
the gaming.
It's even
and,
worse in
like,
Brazil, but
IT
it's still bad
platforms.
in Sweden. It's even worse in Brazil, Canada, and New Zealand and whatnot.
Yeah, it's bad in a lot of places. So yeah, be careful with that.
Yeah,
But
that's why it's.
I mean,
So go ahead.
no, I mean it's. I don't know what to say.
Costco is selling Switch 2 right now in 157.88. I assume that's a lot. I assume that's very a lot. I don't know how much it is Switch currency, Rob. I assume that's a lot.
Swiss francs. What the fuck is a Swiss franc?
Switch, I assume.
I don't know. Listen, I'll be honest, I've worked in audit doing a bunch of currency translations. I never once memorized
Yeah.
like
I know.
the conversion. And to be fair, because of inflation and fluctuating prices, you would you couldn't
$200.
even memorize anything.
Is this a Switch 2 usually like 450? I guess. Huh.
$200. Let me remember how much it is. Actually, that's cheap. That's cheaper
Yes.
than here. That's a lot cheaper than here.
I was about to say in America, Switch 2 is like 450 if I have the game.
Why the fuck do they have so much less? That's bullshit.
I don't know, maybe better currency exchange? I don't know.
I'm going there. For sure.
They're trying to get rid of the. Oh god, they're selling that bad? That sucks.
Interesting.
I cannot speak for. I have a friend who actually bought the Switch 2 from Ireland, not from Sweden, because Ireland is actually cheaper there. You actually buy it cheaper to buy Switch 2 from Ireland than from Sweden. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I assume that sucks. Everybody getting priced out. They even have a deal. If you buy the console now, you get 2 games for free. Oh, damn.
You know what, world? We need to fight God.
Well, I hope people take the deal at least, because I'm pretty sure that deal is not gonna be any better.
I don't know. Be smart, I guess. But yeah, I mean that's about everything about the concept. Rest of the thing is just story in the thing.
Yeah. So let's see.
Also, yes, fun fact, I do know that owls are actually not the fastest birds because they sacrifice speed for.
Yeah, they basically sacrifice speed for stealth.
Yeah, but fuck it. In this setting, it
Even the scalpers cannot
matter.
seem to sell Switch, but fuck them, that they deserve them. Fuck the scalpers.
Yeah, fuck the scalpers. I hope they lose more money. But yeah, it's an exception. Well, maybe a lot of owls would usually not be that fast in this, even if they're blizzards. But I made Lavvy's brother basically known as the speed demon, so kind of have to
you
live
can have
up to
fun
that
with that.
shit.
You can have fun with that.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. The animals are mainly there for the aesthetic and a fun design elements for the humans. That's why giving the big ass eyes and eyelashes that can be taken from the animal in one way or another. Again, I mean, let me post a picture. So the short-eared owl has really cool eyes.
Let me see.
1 second. Let me pull up a picture.
Yeah.
Because the drawing, you can see it in the drawing, but I want to show you how exaggerated it is in the actual picture. So this is a short-eared owl, and look at its size. It's really intense.
Let me see. I'm trying to. Where post the picture?
No, it's on the stream.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second there. I need to go there. Actually, no, I cannot do that because I have music playing. Hold on. Hold on. I pause the music briefly here so I can see it because otherwise you'll be hearing your stream. Give me a second here, for fuck's sake. There it is. Okay. This looks neat.
Yeah, so this is a short-eared owl. You can also do fun things with it because, well, this doesn't look like it has any quote-unquote ears, but it's called a short-eared owl because the ears are a lot of the time hidden. But when
don't
they
remember.
show up,
Forgot.
they look really kind of like horns.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun
Yeah.
design to play with.
I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure owls have ears, but more like this, more indicated by this shape of the skull, more so the actual.
Yeah, well,
Go ahead.
obviously the tufts are not an owl's actual ears. They're they're tufts. They are used for them to convey emotion actually, but they're not the actual ears. The actual ears are fucking huge and to the side, and they are lopsided actually. Like an ear is not as the same height as the other.
Yeah, as we know.
Because they really need,
Go ahead.
they really need their ears to. Yeah, I don't want to. That's why I said I don't want to talk about that.
That's the
because,
last part we both know about it. We're not gonna talk about it because again, Lavvy is not in the mood.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I think I don't remember exactly if they
Big
also
Map
have
Music,
different
actually.
sized ears, but I know for sure that one is lower than the other. No, I know how stupid it is, but I'm not really in
Yeah.
the mood to get angrier.
Yeah. Back on the owls.
Yeah, so owls kind of have lopsided ears, and again, they rely not only on their sight but also on their hearing to navigate. So they're built more for control and not speed, but they're built to be very aware of their surroundings. Obviously, in Snow Rush, the consequence of owl totems is the fact that these people tend to have really big eyes, which kind of freaks some people out. I mean, I showed it in Lavvy's expression reference, but her I forget what the blacks of the eyes are called, but they can get really small, which looks a bit creepy, which is the point. You can't have a Lavvy without her having some sort of temper issues. Though arguably this is one of the nicer Lavvies, only because she knows how bad she can get when she's angry. Also, obviously, the presence of animals isn't only for the totem design. There are many comparisons you can make to animals when people get really intensely into competition. And again, since everybody developed an adrenaline junkie tendency, most racers will kind of have that. Basically, my other inspiration for this is Blue Lock, and if people have watched anything from Blue Lock, you know how crazy the players in that get.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Sorry, I had to talk a bit to myself here. There we go. So now we get a better shade. I decided to different today from drawing about doing grayscale first before the actual coloring because sometimes when I make a new design, and sometimes it becomes indecisive which colors to give them. So start with grayscale first works because it makes it focus on makes it so doesn't become a case of everything have the same saturation whatnot.
I'm not a big fan of drawing in grayscale purely because I don't know. I can never feel like I'm getting the colors I want if I go from grayscale.
Yeah, makes sense. I think I'm happy with the colors here. I think You
I
know,
mean, no, they aren't bad colors, but I meant many for my case.
yeah, I
I
understand.
mean, if you're gonna do I feel like it works better if you're gonna do a more monochrome design like this one.
Yeah.
It's more of a problem if you're gonna have some sort of vivid design,
Like
which is
tricolor design, or I don't know, say
yeah, which is actually what I usually do for my characters.
Yeah, understandable.
I mean, I guess it depends, but so
Alright, time to stretch my back and drink some water.
what a big hammer you have. Are you gonna kill someone with it?
Actually, the big hammer more or less a reference to Rabbit on the Moon and how rabbits are associated with mochi. And they use hammers when they're making mochi.
Yeah, I remember now. Mochi hammer.
Yeah. By the way, if you're not seen how people in real life make mochi, it's actually fucking insane. People use...
No, I know. I've seen the videos.
Yes.
It's
The reflex you need to do that shit is fucking insane.
yeah. I mean, you don't have to do it as fast as those guys do it, but holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. It's like, it's even now you're risking having your hand being crushed by hammer. That sucks ass.
One of my favorite My Hero Academia sketches made by the author is actually Bakugo using Kirishima as a hammer to make mochi, which he's down for because his quirk is literally making his body become tough and hard like rock. So
Makes sense.
so he's down, and like, you know, that's his best bro, so
Yeah.
fuck it. But yeah, that's one of my favorite. Mochi is kind of crazy, and like,
Yeah.
I keep remembering how in Monster Hunter Rise you only had the option of eating. I'm glad they brought it back because in Monster Hunter Rise you only had the option of eating dango, which I know is not like mochi because I don't know, and like it was fun. But Monster Hunter, if you watched any clips of the food, you know that what a thing that game is known for is making food that is like, oh my god, I want to
It's
eat
a food
this
porn,
shit.
basically. Food porn.
Yeah, it's known for people making, and like everyone was making jokes that every single Monster Hunter and Rise is low key diabetic because it's just sweet dango. Yeah, that's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
They fixed that in Wilds quite a bit because not only did they make it an option that you can cook your own food, which, you know, it can result a little bit different depending on what toppings and like ingredients you use, but there's like the 4 areas in the game, each or 3, I don't remember exactly.
It's
Each
4
of them
areas
can
where you
cook
get
you.
different cuisine and whatnot.
Yeah, which after the story is done, you can come back to them and like, you know, have some. In one way during the story, you can only like, you know, do it once. You get invited, but after they will, you know, feed you.
Yeah.
Nathan always complains about the area with the what's it called, the guardian people, because the food is all white and he's in and a lot of vegetables, and Nathan's like, where's the meat? Where's the color? Where's the food?
Unfortunately, that's their culture. That's what they grew up with.
I mean, the food doesn't look that bad, but I'll be honest, it is the kind of food that you eat when you want to go on a diet, not the one that's kind of like, oh my god, I want this in my mouth right now. I don't care how bad it is.
A favorite one, actually, I forgot one that was called the oil area. The fucking giant ass salamander you get to eat. That's like goddamn.
I'll be honest. When they put in every cutscene one of the cheese pulls, I'm like, oh my god, I want that shit right now. I want it in my mouth.
You're gonna watch it. You're not allowed to eat it in real life. You have to deal with it. Make your own food, suckers.
Put it in my mouth. Get in my belly. Bro, I can understand though, because like these games really exaggerate, but at the same time, is it really an exaggeration? Do you have any idea how many calories you burned hunting fucking kaiju?
Yeah, it probably burned quite a lot. I mean,
And also wearing that armor with the fucking big ass weapons, because unless you're using the only weapon that's like decently sized is the fucking dual daggers. And even honestly, even if you use the dual daggers, the movement for dual daggers is so fast and like so jumpy
yeah, I was
and
about to say
everything that you still burn
even these
similar
even
calories.
fastest weapons feel like can have some weight behind it.
Yeah. And if you use a gun, there's blowback and shit, so you know you're still getting fucked up.
Boom boom
and-
kaboom.
Oh yeah, the other thing, if you're using the fucking lance and shield on the gun lance and you sit there and take damage, you're still gonna get your shit rocked.
Yep. Because you fight against
'Cause, like,
kaijus.
again, kaiju is ramming its ass into your fucking shield and you think you're not gonna
Yeah.
have to push back.
Yeah.
You're basically doing a fucking I don't even know what to call it. Fucking Iron Man not Iron Man. Is it Iron Man? I forget. The strongman competition, basically. I forget what it's called
Yeah.
exactly. But you're doing basically one of those challenges, because they're like challenges that you have to hold two giant blocks of fucking marble pulled by two ropes with handles, one on each side, and you have to hold it in order for you to not get fucking split in half.
Yeah.
That's basically the kind of force you have to pull to resist fucking T-Rex over there
Yeah.
with rage issues.
Yeah, I gotta say that before we play Monster Hunter, the most thing I was concerned about is just how quickly would I feel bad killing all the monsters. But they made a good job to really emphasize that, hey, if we don't do this shit, we human race will go extinct because this is our only option to survive. It's like, okay, fair enough then.
Well, the funny part is that in every Monster Hunter game, from what I've seen, they add in a plot point as the fact that, oh, this monster, especially if they have lore like, oh, this monster used to be, extinct or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want to
Yeah,
say.
monsters, but are
But
not
in every
evil.
game, it's like, no, it's coming back. Fucking kill it. Now it's a fucking invasive species or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I need pants.
Yeah, this ecosystem comes first.
The sheer irony in the fact that some people you stop being scared of monsters because you're like, I'm gonna turn that thing into my pants is so funny to me. I am reminded now that I do want to play Stories 3, which is people say my favorite part is that I fucking love Stories 2, and my favorite part is that people say that it's what's it called? That riders, no, not riders. What are they called? Trainers?
I think it's riders. I'm not
Monster
tell you.
Riders. Yeah, I think it's riders. Monster Riders are more badass than Monster Hunters, and to be fair, I do kind of enjoy playing a rider more, mainly because of the game. But if you know the 2 game, you can have like partner characters, and you can have a bunch of Monster Riders, and they not only come with you what's called when you add them as a character that follows you in the game, which you should, because a lot of the encounters are scaled to have a partner in there.
Okay.
If you get them there next to you, what was I about to say? You get the riders again come with their signature monster. They don't swap their monster, they just use their signature monster because well, their levels is tied to that, because they can also get levels. And then you see there are some hunter options with you. And when the hunter comes with you, that bitch doesn't need a monster. Okay, that's the funny part. They come in, balls to the wall with their weapon. They don't need a secondary monster because they can do all of the damage by themselves. So in Monster Hunter Stories 2, which I won't spoil, but there was a part I got really mad at the specific character. The problem is that character is a hunter, and then I was like, why the fuck are you letting him shove you back and bullying you at my character? Because she wouldn't do anything in the cutscene, and it looked pathetic. And then I remember that a hunter would smack the shit out of a rider. You need your monster with you to survive. That motherfucker is solo. Okay? If you raised your hand against him, he would have fucking nailed you to the wall with one hand.
Is that the bomb? This the more reality check is why you do it. All right.
Yeah. The other problem, of course, and this is a more rational, like, example, is that I'm pretty sure hunters are usually the one that regulate the whole monster deal.
Mm.
Like, riders can, make decisions, obviously, with a lot of monsters and how they're raised and such, and they're also part of it. But it seems like hunters have a more say in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only played Monster Hunter Stories 1. I tried to play Little 2, but I never went that far, so I'm debating if I should go back to it.
Yeah, you said you didn't go that far, but I mean, I recommend it. Draxo said I got 1 because I like 2 that much, and I kind of want to try it. But Draxo said that they added a lot of quality of life improvements in 2. So if you didn't enjoy some parts of the 1, then
yeah,
2 may be more for you.
My biggest issue with 1, but actually was the final boss. But I don't remember much before then, to be honest. Part of it was because it was years ago, but also because I got slightly annoyed how you need to switch monsters every single time you want to explore, because some areas only locked with specific abilities, and I was like, man, I understand what you're doing, but I was also, fuck you, I want to use whatever monsters I want.
I'll be fair. I don't like all monsters in Monster Hunter. But when I played 2, for some reason I had the ADD compulsion to just use every monster. So it took me a bit to get to certain areas because I wouldn't level up as quickly because of because I kept swapping my monsters like constantly, because the game made it pretty easy to do it.
Yeah.
And I wanted everyone to be like a fairly similar level.
I don't remember if it was the case in 1, but I think in 1 you had to go to the stall to swap your monster every single time, but I might be misremembering it, so if you can swap and just at any point anywhere, so that's gonna be a godsend.
I don't remember exactly. I didn't find it hard. But then again, I played it so while ago and I haven't touched it since that I don't remember exactly how I saw my monsters. I think you still need to go, but maybe the points are more plentiful where you can swap monsters. Either that or the way you can get back to those points is easier. I don't remember completely. But no, I eventually loved the Stories too, because it was, I don't know, it was fun. And I like the characters too, to be fair.
Was any character in 2 you really liked specifically, or?
There was a character I hated, but then the game forced me to like him, so I got mad.
How dare you to make even a character I hate like?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you. Anyway. This is the one time I experienced, because if you remember well, I tend to like the character that other people hate, and then he needs to go through character development in order for the people that hated him to like him more. And they get so mad because it's like, I can't hate this guy because it's, yes, I'm also talking about Bakugo. But he's not the only character like that. I've had multiple characters like that. So either they never like him, and they're so likable that people don't like him, don't like them, and if they end up liking them because character development, they get salty about it because he was such a dick before.
Yeah.
And Monster Hunter Stories 2 did that to me. they made a character I fucking hated, and then he got character development. I was like, fuck, fuck.
How dare you to make
Fuck.
it care about this character?
How dare you? How dare you? To be fair, the character I hang out the most because I was just, I don't know, on a grind set. I don't even remember why it stays too long in the area, but there's the second area with the second partner you get that I vibed with him a lot. He's one of the I keep forgetting Wyverian, I think, the elvish looking dudes in Monster Hunter, if you remember.
Okay.
The ones with sharp ears and like 4 fingers.
Okay.
It also helped that the monster he had was one of my favorite designs. So I kind of chilled with him a lot.
Actually, I don't know if you can ask if this is a spoiler or not, but does Monster Hunter Stories 2 have my favorite monster from 1? The forgot the actual name, the green one that can fly, mimic noises, whatnot.
The one that has wings that look like stained glass.
No, not stained glass, more like that one that's almost like look like parrot-ish. It's like they can able to mimic noises. They can pretend to be like ruffles, whatnot, with noises to make.
The bad one?
Fuck, I forgot the actual name. Hold on, let me pull the. I have a GIF. I have a saved GIF of that monster.
You're gonna have to remind me because honestly, I can't. I know the main monsters in Monster Hunter, but I don't remember 100% any of them.
I have a GIF on VC text. This is the exact monster. This is one of my favorites. This is my favorite of Monster Hunter Stories 1.
Oh yeah, that's still in there.
Also, is it in Monster Hunter Stories 2?
Yeah.
Yes! I need to go.
Honestly, I'm kind of like 80% sure they kept all the monsters from 1. So
yeah, I just want to make sure because I know even in Joy Car Wash, not everyone got able to return its previous.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
But they added my favorite monster, so if I go back to playing 1, unfortunately I can't see it because it's one from World.
Also, your favorite was it? I forgot.
Nergigante.
Nergigante. Which one is it? Fuck, I so terrible with Monster Hunter names.
It's the main monster in World before the DLC, before Iceborne.
Oh, the T-Rex one that on the front cover?
No. It's a big spiky dragon.
You have to help me, and I don't know which one you're referring to. I played WoW, so I don't know if it's in.
No, not Wilds. I don't think it's in Wilds. It's in World.
Yeah, I know it's talk about Worlds, but I don't trying to remember. Is it in Wilds too?
I don't think they added it. I haven't played a bit unless they added it in the update.
Are you able to share a picture or gift of that monster? You can.
No, give me a second. I'm looking for a picture so you can see the full body. Fuck. Is this good enough? I think it is. This thing.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking. I don't remember it was in Wilds, but I recognize it enough. I wasn't in Monster Stories 1. I don't remember. Pardon me.
It wasn't because 1 was made before World.
Ah, okay.
That's why I said because they added a few that were like they added in an update. They added the doggo from Rise, but that's like the latest monster they added in Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Okay.
And I think they added a few other ones from World, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a big buff angry dragon.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. But I think.
Yeah.
I guess...
No, but what I like about it is that its special is basically a One Punch Man reference. The other one I like is Brachydios, which is the punchy one.
Oh, you mean that has the green hands, whatnot?
Yeah, the
Ah.
purple one with the green hands and the big like
yeah. I think
forehead.
I know.
I fucking love it. It's special because it's just a training arc. It's so funny. I like that the main thing people were disappointed about stories too is the fact that they brought back the fucking cat.
The cat? Oh right, the fucking the partner cat. Right.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Fucking Nabiro, Nebi.
Yeah,
something.
the weird phone calico that's remind me of Jabanya for some reason.
Yeah, people fucking hated him, and to be fair, I can see why. He's a bit annoying. And he's not really needed. Like, I mean, hunters get palicos because, you know, you still need some sort of help out there, but
Yeah.
riders don't really need them.
Yeah, they basically have a monsters.
Yeah. Yeah, because usually in Monster Hunter games, palicos are there to, you know, one, help you. Because, like, it's a dangerous fucking job, so of
Yeah.
course you need some sort of supervisor. And two, like you have even more palico assistants that don't always come with you, but they hold your ass if you get knocked out.
And fan Monster Hunters. Okay. Unfortunately. But yeah. It's a very specific taste. It's like either you like Monster Hunters or you don't.
It took me a bit to get into it, I'll be honest. I only got into it because of World. I actually had one of the 3DS ones. But I will say one of the steepest hurdles in Monster Hunter is the fact that if you pick the wrong weapon, you're gonna hate the game.
Yep. Thankfully, I was able to enjoy bow because it was the weapon I wanted to use the most. And thankfully, I was able to join that. But also been told that it's much better in Wilds compared to Worlds, so I might just gotten lucky on that one.
No, yeah. The Wilds is a bit easier than World. World it was rough, but I mean it was still the first one I was able to play because I found out that fuck the giant sword. Even though I am a giant sword connoisseur, I picked up the hammer and then never looked back.
I mean, it's close enough. You basically can pretend to be King D or some shit.
Pretend to be what?
Pretend to be King Dedede because you fucking use just fire hammer or whatnot.
Oh. I mean, fair. I'm not a Kirby fan, but
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
the hammer is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The mecha. I mean, I don't know if it's exactly Monster Hunter's fault.
Yeah, I feel it's more fault of Capcom just in general.
You can't really blame it on Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Or arguably, I feel it's more fault of Street Fighter more than anything. Street Fighter feels like more mascot of Capcom more nowadays.
They're also focusing a lot on Resident Evil.
Yeah. Capcom uses a different company compared to what it used to be. It's like 10, 20 years ago.
I mean, I still think there should be more Mega Man stuff.
Yeah, of course, but yeah, I think the
ports, which is like pretty good because, well, I fucking loved Mega Man Star Force, but again, since I didn't have a DS, I had to play it through other means, and those other means kind of sucked ass when it came to the actual gameplay because for some reason it really didn't like the battle sections in Star Force. So also, I may have been dumb because I had no idea how that game was played.
I was about to say everybody has been done dumb things as children. Like the dumbest thing I can think of top of my head what I did as a child was like because I played Pokemon back before I learned English, I accidentally released and saved my game. Accidentally released but started and saved my game after. I was like, wait, what happened to my Venusaur?
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's a problem, but yeah, that's why I got lucky because I don't know, you kind of need to know a language really fast, and
Yeah.
I had ways of learning English because, if I'm being honest, okay. You mentioned why you would like more
Yeah, I
translation in
mentioned that I
games.
wish more games general was better and be more translation.
I'm gonna mention why I'm not. It's not only for video games, by the way. This is a problem I have with dubs in general. So when I was young, I mean, obviously, when you didn't want to deal with the kid, the parent would just put it in front of the TV and, like, put the cartoon channel.
Yeah.
There weren't really any dubbed channels in Romania when I was a child. That came like slowly and later, so nothing was dubbed. The only things that would tend to get dubbed were when the non-cartoon channels, like the Saturday morning cartoon things, would get put on the common channels. But like stuff like Cartoon Network or Fox Kids was at that point because Disney didn't exist. Well, as a channel. At least in Romania, it was Fox Kids here. It wasn't translated, and because it wasn't translated, I was kind of learning English at the same time as I was learning Romanian.
Yeah.
To the point where I was speaking English words as a toddler and understanding the context because I learned how to say look because the characters would point at it, so I understood that as a toddler, even though I didn't know many words, I knew that meant look. And my grandma kept asking my mom, "What am I saying?" Because I would, say it like that, and like, "Oh, okay, she's saying it in English." So I learned English really well to the point where I breezed to all of my English classes in school because I was just doing it that well.
Yeah, that's a more similar thing too. Because once I finally learned English because of the games, I fly through most of them. Like, go ahead.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, and that's why I argue less. Not only because it's more faithful, because a lot of stuff that got there done there is English originating. I'm just kids nowadays are so annoying because they don't know English. I mean, I'm sorry if I sound like old or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah, go
they're
ahead.
so annoying because they don't know English. Because I've been to cinemas and I still like to see animated shows or like shows for younger audience. And there was a kid at one of them that was constantly asking what were they saying, because not only they were too young to read the subtitles, but to know English, but they were too young to even read the subtitles.
Oh god.
And they were constantly asking what the characters were saying, what. And this movie didn't have a dubbed option, to be fair, because I would have been angrier at the parents if it did. But because kids now have everything dubbed. By the way, shit's dubbed even like on the non-cartoon channels, which also pisses me off. If you watch, when I was younger and there was like an animated movie being played on one of the regular channels that had movies and shows and the news and the like, it would be subtitled, which was fine because it would be like that. But now even that shit is dubbed. So if I want to, I don't know, just watch it for once in a while because I don't know, I haven't thought in this movie in a while, and I have the cable because my parents are here and I may as well watch it. You can't because it's dubbed and it sounds like shit.
That's
okay, that's kind of mean towards the Romanian voice actors because they're doing their best. But it doesn't sound the same. The jokes don't hit the same. The lip sync is off. It's incredibly off. So
that sucks.
So yeah, I mean now we have quality dubs and such, which makes it better. But And now you have annoying kids that constantly ask what are they saying because they're too stupid to learn a language. Which again would benefit them in the future because, well, again, I know it sucks that English is I mean, no one necessarily picked it, and I know it sucks that it's the international language that you should learn, but it's useful to know. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that. I just speak of more. My problem is that like often mostly from my experience, we deal with so many people who only know one language, either because they never got the opportunity or simply struggle their entire life. So I don't know. Shame on me for showing empathy for those who are struggling, I guess.
I mean, it's not a shame, but it's like, I don't mean to be a dick about it, but because sometimes, yeah, people struggle, but they also don't really get themselves out of their comfort zone, right? So you kind of have to force it with some people.
Yeah.
It's mean, but I know some of them can't learn because they find learning language hard, which I sympathize with them.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, compared to, okay, as an example, when I had to learn Romanian, as in how to write Romanian, because we had classes for that. Obviously, you didn't have to learn how to speak it because it was your language, but you had to learn how to write it correctly and how to speak it correctly, and like sentences and syntax and whatever, adjectives, synonyms, blah blah blah. Everything you learn in the language course for that shit. The English one was done in less than 4 years. The Romanian one took me from since starting school to the end of school. That's how complicated this language is. So by comparison to a lot of languages, I'm sorry, but English is not a bad language to be the common one, because compared to a lot of shit, it's pretty simple.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Emma, go ahead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, the English, and yeah, again, I know some people have a problem with it because, you know, English has a troubled past of why it's here and blah 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 because of England and such, and you know, whatever other things you can take it. I get it, but this is just the way it is, and maybe it's me speaking as a Romanian, but changing that fact is a bit uncomfortable to me because, well, Russia, when it took over here because of communism, tried to force people to learn Russian. And Russian is another language that's that's fucking hard to learn. Not only that, it also has its own fucking alphabet or whatever the fuck you call it. So, you know. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, thanks for following.
They follow you too?
Yeah, thanks for following. Sorry, I get into really detailed one. Yeah, no, Japanese is also hard. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I'm a big anime fan, but I still haven't like learned a lick of Japanese.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. I learned a few words so I can understand contexts a little bit, but if I have to learn how to write it, I'm gonna like shoot myself. That's so adorable. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I think Worlds is a bit more adorable, but you know, I just self-indulged. You're a tiny bat. Do I have to pick up the picture again? Do I have to show the sketch again?
I mean, I thought people liked it.
You're tiny. Even on your stream, you're like you're like the size of my head. Oh, thank you. You're very nice, Jaxie. Welcome to the Waffle House.
Yeah, Lavvy was our house. I fortunately have not become affiliate yet, so.
I'm a hybrid of a Welsh corgi. I love corgis. Corgis are the cutest dogs.
By the way, Lavvy, you still do art commissions, right?
Yeah, but don't worry about it. People can check out my.
I was about to say I was about to say to Corgi, if you want pay someone to do good art, go check her stuff. Go check her.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't feel forced. You can just check my galleries first to see if you like anything. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, again, Twitch is also a support. I need to stream more often because, well, again, Twitch likes it more when you stream. So yeah.
Wait, what are you gonna say?
I have never seen a hybrid of a dog and a seal, but then again, people do call seals water dogs.
Seal used dogs if they were mermaids.
That's the joke. That's actually the joke. Yeah. There is a video of a seal putting its head on a dog's body because it's like, I mean, not violently. It's just approaching a Labrador and putting its head on his body. Yeah. And in the comments, somebody is like, "Water doggo meet land doggo."
Yeah, I can understand from your experience. From my experience, I met so many people who generally did their best to learn the English, but who simply couldn't, and then they feel left out of a lot of things because so I cannot tell them many times I deal with customers who cannot find the groceries they want because they only have labels in English but not in Swedish. So they're also confused when they're able to find the stuff they want. But I
If there's
understand.
something I learned is that English can be harder if you what's it called?
Start
Like it's easier
late.
to learn for people that have English that originates from the same language, because like I mean Romanian and a bunch of other languages here are like Latin, you know.
Mm.
Like people that know Romanian may have a pretty easy time learning Spanish.
Yeah.
But people that know English will have an easier time learning German, as an example.
I was gonna say, but then I forgot. God damn it. God,
No, it's cool. Chick. Them is a fanboy who doesn't say for work. He's a cotton candy team. Oh, okay.
One of the words pissed me off. They speak Spanish and Americans assume I know how to speak it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's even worse than people mistaking me for German just because I have a bad habit of speaking too fast.
I don't remember.
Yeah, some reason some reason Swedish sounds German to a lot of people.
I mean, I think that's because they kind of have similar.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it's called. Similar origins, I guess. I don't know.
I forgot the exact details, but I think it was like a lot of people from Scandinavia came from Germany. A lot of people from Germany came from, I don't want to say Belgium, but maybe somewhere else south. I don't remember the exact details. My old job, they sent all the bloody Brazilians at me because they assumed this. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Yeah.
Job they send all the bloody blood. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, god.
Yet I only speak English. Well, again, I am noticing a trend in this because, like, again, the advantage of English is that it's a pretty easy language because, well, also common, but also an easy language. And I don't know if it's English that simple to pronounce because English kind of has an issue with spelling. But when it comes to stuff like learning the rules, the written rules especially, English has way less. As an example, in Romanian, we kind of have several ways of gendering certain words depending on the context.
Yeah.
And it's not only like, male, female, neutral. There's like way of using proper pronouns. That's also important, but also ways that sometimes it's in the past tense and sometimes not. It's oh my god, Romanian was hell. Romanian classes were hell.
Oh god, I'm so sorry, Lavvy.
Yeah, no, the rules for Romanian, no one remembers them after high school unless you go to a language thing.
I can sympathize you about the fucking Russian angle because that's basically what Finland have to deal with for the longest time because they used to be part of Russian, if I recall correctly.
Spanish also, yes, I am aware that Spanish also has gendered stuff.
I don't think Sweden has that.
That's why I mentioned that if you know Romanian, I don't know, what a different Latin language, you would have an easier time to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
And sometimes if their origins is close enough, you will kind of have the situation of the same words. You know what was hell for me to learn?
What?
By the way, fun fact. Fun fact about Romanian, and this probably applies to all language that have similar roots as Romanian. But in college, I did my college in English, right? Because I wanted an international, accreditation.
Yep.
So I had most of my teachers were really good at languages. The one that was bad at it, and I was lucky because I was actually good at this subject before I went to college, was the math one.
Oh.
The math one, was Romanian, but she had to teach in English because this was the English language class. And a lot of my colleagues either had one of two issues or both issues. They either had bad English, not bad
Or
English. No, they either had bad Romanian. Yeah, because she was trying to speak in English. They either had bad Romanian in order, so they couldn't understand what she meant to say.
God.
And others were bad at math, which was a problem because again, if you went to study after her class, you wouldn't be able to find the right formulas and such because she used the wrong fucking words for math. And no,
God.
even though they sound the same, or they sound the same, she would do this thing that novice language speakers would do and take a word in their native language and Englishize it.
That's unfortunate.
Even though that word doesn't fucking exist or it means something completely different in English. Okay.
Have a good day.
Have fun.
I remember you tried to learn. I don't know if I told this before, but I remember I was trying to learn Spanish, but unfortunately I have a really bad Spanish teacher, so unfortunately assume I was racist, even though I genuinely was trying my best to. But I always got bad grade, even though we got the same answers as everybody else. Eventually I unfortunately just gave up because I was sick and tired of being discriminated by my own Spanish teacher.
I'm so sorry, small brick world, but I have to show you this. I'll post it in VC chat because it's really funny.
Hold on, let me check. Oh, it's Instagram again. Or wait, I want to post something else.
Yeah, no, it's Instagram one. Check it in the background.
I
It's
don't
really
know
funny.
what the second guy is training for me. It's 100%. Okay, what was the second one you trying to post?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay.
That was the one.
That was
but
really funny
it
though.
was really funny.
God, I told this to my family before, but I had to tell you this. But last time I went to yoga, there was very few people. It was only like 10 people, not counting with one coach who was telling us what to do. It was all women except one single man. And one single man was struggling to save his life. He tried genuinely his best, but he was shaking, he was tripping, falling multiple times. I genuinely felt sorry for him because I could tell from his face, he was like, "Fuck, I hate this shit, I'm dying, please save me!"
Oh my god! I would not have been able to do yoga if I was hearing that in the background. I would have lost my shit.
he genuinely looked at he was losing his shit every single time. I feel sorry.
Wait, was he in the yoga class?
Yeah, he was in the yoga class. He was the only man.
He was in the yoga and he was whining about it?
No, he wasn't whining, but he has a face.
Oh.
He's a terrible poker face. He has a terrible poker face. I made sure to not say anything because I know he would feel bad if I said anything.
No, I would have. Oh my god. Okay. It's a good thing he wasn't actually.
Yeah, he was not saying even, but his poker face told the whole story. He was open book.
It's a good thing he wasn't actually saying anything because if people started making noises like that while I was doing yoga, I would lose all of my strength and like shit myself laughing because it was so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I don't know if I showed you this video, but there's a video of a guy working out in the gym and like doing pull downs at the you basically pull the rope down to train your the back of your arms.
Yeah.
And in the background there was a guy using the pushing machine, but he was dressed like Mickey Mouse.
What the fuck? Why?
And every time he was pushing, he was go.
But that's fucking Goofy's voice. What the fuck?
And that guy in front was fighting for his fucking life. He was trying not to laugh so hard, and he was losing strength.
Can I tell you he was doing because he's always doing for being assholes to make sure people were able to work out without losing their shit. God.
To be fair, I think they were like the only two people in the gym, and he did it as a joke. But I think I would have, I would have lost my shit.
Jesus Christ! Oh God!
It was so funny.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. one of my favorite gym clips. It's just him just walking.
Why me goofy voice? He was trying to dress up like Mickey Mouse.
Okay, I can't voice it very well, but it is the Mickey Mouse one, right? It's the Mickey Mouse laugh, like haha.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he was doing like that.
I thought he was doing
like,
goofy voice.
his voice was no. He was dressed as Mickey Mouse, so he was doing the Mickey Mouse thing.
I thought he was thinking he was doing goofy voice. I was like, why goofy voice? He's trying to dress like Mickey Mouse. Because I met so many people mix that up some reason.
No, to be fair, his voice was a bit lower than what you might have expected out of a Mickey Mouse voice, but he was, yeah.
I'm sorry, Lavvy, I need to share this. This is too fucking adorable. I know it's off topic, but I need to share it because it's too adorable.
No, it's fine. I mean, this entire conversation is off
I posted a VC text chat.
Oh, I've seen this actually.
It's super cute! Fucking Cracksanger is a table, Fruity, but it's so adorable. He's so happy.
Pokemon merch is kind of insane.
Yeah. I've seen those life-size evolution plushes. They are way bigger than I thought was going to be. Like, holy shit.
I've seen the Appleton one. I wanted it, but yeah.
God. Maybe for the best I don't live in Japan. Otherwise, probably be fairness or rumor because there's too many good merch.
No, I couldn't go to Japan. I'd lose all of my savings.
Yeah. There's too many good novelty stuff in there.
Give me all the Bakugo shit.
I've seen God, I don't remember the actual Pokemon question I used in Scarlet and Violet, but I've seen like fucking someone make a merge of that Pokemon turn to fucking salt shake. And I was like, God damn, that's too fucking genius. I hate you. I want that. I want 10 of those.
That was funny. No, but
God.
my favorite, yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. It's like
there's many like gym funny moments. To be fair, you just need to be careful.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I'll be honest, and this is for everybody who's like shy to go to the gym. Most people don't give a shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know there are like creeps and such, but like, you only have to worry about that. Well, one, I usually don't have to worry about it because one, I look pretty manly. Two, I never wear the fucking booty tight, pants things. I just,
yeah. Okay.
I just wear shorts. Well, I wear sleeveless tank tops, but that's because I overheat really easily, and t-shirts are too easy to overheat.
I have two types of shirts when I go to yoga. I one with long sleeve and one short sleeve, depending on temperature, just be safe. But go on.
I mean, that's the thing I learned when I went to yoga. You should really wear a less loose shirt because if you do certain positions, it just comes on your head. So if you do like one where you have to hold your butt up but your head down, then the shirt will go down.
Yeah, I was about to say that happened to me a lot in yoga. It doesn't bother me too much, but I assume the times I'm doing it, it's like maybe I should buy less loose clothes later down the future.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's the one place where you should, but whatever. It's if it doesn't bother you, it bothered me, so
yeah,
I got annoyed.
Yeah.
But so I went to yoga. Not yoga. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. As I said, people being creepy at gyms. Most people don't care. A lot of people are there to also work out.
Yeah, I was about to say go ahead.
I heard that some people are worried about it, and there have been instances of creeps. And to be fair, if you go to a less reputable gym, you may find that more often. Like a lot of gym bros are kind of that stereotype that they're nice and they're like just there to hype people up. If you're there to go, if you find people that are there to try to get a date or like do other creepy shit like that, how do I say this?
Go fuck yourself.
Well, that too, but also they're not actual gym goers, okay? They're not there to improve their body. They're there to try to score, which is, again, the worst place to try to score because everyone is kind of busy with their own shit if you're actually there to work out.
Yeah. Actually, it happened to me
And
because sorry, I was interrupted, but
no, it's okay. Go ahead.
but
'cause
before we latest exercise I have at yoga, the one before that, my older sister actually took photo of me while I was working out. I did not even pay attention because I was too focusing. So she was just like, "Oh yeah, I took photo of you doing yoga through the door, but you didn't see me. I was waiting if you could see me, but you was too focusing." So she showed a picture of me doing yoga. I didn't even notice it before she showed it because I again was too much in concentration mode.
Yeah, but no, that's what I mean. You if you're there to work out, you're gonna be so focused that you don't even see it. And like, if you see some people staring at you, I've done this on accident, by the way. But there are cases where people work out and their adrenaline is pumping or they're tired and such, and they just stare into the void. I'm not looking at you. You are just accidentally in the way.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. I don't see you. I don't see that thing.
I'm
But
either
like,
looking
yeah,
at the floor
sometimes.
or I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm not looking at you. Okay.
Well, that's the smart thing to do, but sometimes I just stare into the void like an
Yeah.
idiot. So,
In yoga, we actually are forced to look at the ceiling or the floor because it's easy also to stretch our bodies.
Well, yeah, that's the case of yoga. This is the case for me, which mainly does strength training. So,
Yeah.
when you sit on the machine and you just
Fred says I'm
stare
banned
into the
from.
void.
Fred says I'm banned from Planet Fitness. Why? What happened?
Did you trigger the lunk machine, the lunk alarm? Apparently, Planet Fitness is okay. First of all, Planet Fitness is pretty shit.
Planet
So,
Fitness.
they have a thing called the lunk alarm, and if you drop your weights, you don't even have to drop it too hard. But apparently, they don't like it when people drop shit at all, even though they may be carrying like doing really heavy sets, so you can't really drop it gently, especially if you do a deadlift. It will trigger an alarm if you slam it too hard, and that alarm is pretty sensitive, and it
God, that
like
sucks.
starts blurring and like shames you. But also, there's also a lot of other weird drama that Planet Fitness has been in. So again, we don't have that here. I know it's an American thing, and apparently it's a pretty shit gym chain. Some locations are better than other, apparently. But yeah, I'm not even surprised if you got banned because you probably didn't even do something that bad. But
I don't
that's just
I don't know if you know. I have Planet Fitness where I'm basically going to a place called. Hold on, how do you pronounce it again? I need to double check.
I think Planet Fitness is only in America, but I could be wrong.
Because I go to places called Actate. It's ACTIT. Almost.
Yeah, that sounds like a local thing.
Yeah, that's basically more local. It's like I have to use a mobile application just to be able to enter in.
But most gyms do that nowadays.
Yeah.
Or they use a card.
Yeah, they at least allow you to book your exercise through the app, so you don't have to go to just to book it. So it makes it easy.
Yeah, mine also does that because, like, I mean, it sounds kind of stupid.
Oh, speaking of, I can mention if you're someone who hates using mobile application, just general, you're gonna fucking hate living in Sweden because almost everything is done through a mobile application on the phone. There's so much shit.
I don't think people hate it that much anymore. They hate it mainly when it's not needed.
Okay. Long story short, some trans guy who said he was a she touched my knees. I hid in the woman's locker room. I went in and destroyed him along with the locker room. Oh my god. I'm so sorry you went through that.
Okay, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's kind of the type of people that give trans people a bad reputation.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate, yeah. Fuck, what were we saying again?
I mean, I mentioned everything. I'm not sure if there's anything else to say, but I just wanted to mention that because I mean, again, there are people that have had bad encounters, and honestly, if you have one bad encounter, I can't blame people for like being like, I want to try that again. Yeah. I mean, I always cringe when I see all of these stories where people are trying to hook up at the gym, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, it's like
Fuck out.
this is a place to work out, not a fucking dating sim. Get
You're
the
not
fuck out.
sexy at the gym. You're sweating and like looking like a fucking, I don't know.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not running into any of those, at least not yet, so I'm thankful for that. But to be fair, in the classes I go to, it's mostly women. There are very few men who go there.
Oh no, yeah, but I mean, again,
Well,
this isn't.
he
I
will
don't know if it's common. I'll be honest. Most of the stories I hear happen like because of creeps and that is more because of the fucking incel movement or whatever the fuck, the alpha male bullshit. Or
Russ says
I don't
he
know,
will
some other
never
creeps.
to be able to exercise again as charity his spine. Jesus Christ!
What the fuck, man? Did you Mortal Kombat him? Christ.
And didn't know you could do fucking Mortal Kombat fatalities on real life. Holy shit!
Ah, no.
Maybe there's American spirit. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
But I mean, no, I'm not trying to be mean. But to be fair, I do watch a lot of like I don't know Reddit story, not watch. I listen to Reddit story videos, and there have been instances of like weird, the creep one, the nice guy ones, or. And I understand like there are issues for both genders because I personally also don't like people that film at the gym because it's like what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
if you film your exercise because you want to check your posture while doing it, that's a valid response. But if you just film it because you, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, my older sister only did the photos. She did not film it because even she knows that there's a filming is go too far, especially when not doing without permission.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's fine. I think because also she was mainly photographing you. I don't think she was
Yeah,
photographing anyone else.
she had been so excited since as I'm asking about. Ever since I went to the gym, she been losing his shit out. He's excited. She heard me I was going to the gym, also interested in going jog. She reacted to me after as if it was second Christmas or something. It's like, oh my god, my younger sister's finally going to the gym. Holy fucking lolly. I was like, I'm just doing it to protect my bags, please.
Okay, but no, people are. They're not okay. I mean. I'll be honest, most of the encounters I've had with other people at the gym commenting on my stuff is either people being helpful because I sometimes get impatient and do my exercise too quickly, which is a bad idea because you can't feel it and you need to, feel it in your muscles when you're doing it. Or two, honestly, there's a bunch of like people being like, "Oh my god, it's so impressive that you can lift this much," and it's like, "Oh, thanks, bro." Like, damn. It's fucking the gym bro experience.
Yeah. Actually, I probably
That's why I love the videos where women do amazing feats of strength and the men in the background just are like, oh my god, dude, holy shit.
If you want a detailed version of this story, send me tell on Discord. I'm thinking we're fine, but thanks
Oh
anyway.
god.
I think if you have enough
Yeah.
info for that, but I understand. Thank you so much. Anyway, actually, I probably should end the stream now because I'm pretty much done with this.
I also need to go to bed.
Yeah, I unfortunately have to work tomorrow. Normally I don't work tomorrow, but unfortunately it's a holiday on Friday, so I had to work from.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, I still have gym, so
Actually, let's go to intermission while we have it.
And then tomorrow I won't be able to do much. So
also, I
I'm
need
just
to remind myself to
here.
actually change big gift for intermission. Probably need to do that after May 1st. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, is anyone you can raid? I'm pretty sure
I still realize that Nathan's GIF is still on my screen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm too tired to raid someone, so I don't know. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you,
guys.
Lavinia.
I'm chill.
Okay, let's see if we can find some.
Now go ahead, raid someone. I think it's fun. But
Yeah, I'm trying to find
I-
someone to raid.
I went a little bit long. Usually, I need to stop a bit earlier to have more people to raid with. But yeah.
Let's see. Beebles also doing our streams, so we can do raid them. So end the stream.
Also, small advice, but sometimes I have accidentally raided somebody who doesn't speak
Yeah,
English or
yeah,
a language. I don't know.
yeah. I need to keep. That's why I write English as a tag on my end, so I know which one I'm.
Yeah, Jen also did that, so
let's start.
At least he raided someone that was playing Night Train, so
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, let's start a raid. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you, Lavinia, to let me chat with you along with Nathan.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know if when I'm gonna stream next time, but I will do it when I get in the mood. So until then, see you guys summertime.